Testing 1, 2, 3. talking to people and then reposting the tweet.
Hello and welcome back to the SciStorm Esports Network. I'm your host Chickman here to bring you your weekly esports results and highlights. We'll be covering all of the major tournaments going on across the entire esports spectrum. Today, we'll be starting with Dota 2. A lot of the Dota Pro circuit going on, and I want to go over that in detail, but first let's take a look at the other tournaments going on and we'll come back on over to the DPC. First up is the 2021 I-League, which finished up week 6 of their round robin stage with 2 weeks left to go. eHome is currently sitting on top.
Bro, to get out alive the backside, Faith Beyond working through White Album here, Avalanche toss combo and a little TP out, timed it absolutely perfectly, they can't stop him. Won't stop him. Money going back in on top of 2, gets called, now the damage, a little bit suspect, not gonna lie, PSG LGD.
Next up, the Pinnacle Cup started their round robin phase. The Chicken Fighters, who clearly have the best name, are on top after 3 rounds.
Yet to cast a duel this game, might have the opportunity in the mid lane. Chrono though is going to come through, kisses as well, call down as the duel's going to end. No victory here, but Melojoel winning overall, even actually decides to use the lasso just to turn around Palantimos, but they get him out of trouble.
Okay, so let's take a look at the DPC. There are a ton of games going on every week. We've got 6 regions: China, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, North America, South America, and Southeast Asia. Each region has 2 divisions, the upper and lower divisions. The ultimate goal is to get into the next Dota major tournament, which teams can only do by qualifying through the upper division, and where they get placed depends on their position. As we can see here in the Western Europe upper division, the top team goes straight to the playoffs. Second place gets seeded directly into the group stage, and third and fourth have to play in the wildcard stage. Each region has some variation of this seeding, and we're getting close to the end of this season, so every game really counts at this point. Things are still very close. We'll keep you up to date here on the results as they roll in over the coming weeks. In the meantime, check out these highlights from the last week of games.
Buy the shard, he's got the money. Just buy the shard.
He should,
Buy
absolutely.
the shard. Oh, look at the Hex!
Do they have it? Yeah,
oh,
this
but the disc and he's committed! Charlie is going to need help!
The remnants?
There are the remnants! Charlie, someone's got to save him, then force him out to the side. Charlie jumping away. Got the Yule set up. They'll turn, they've got to keep Charlie safe. Charlie falls right to the base. Oh, he's going to be saved!
Just stop.
He's into the fountain. The Wukong's come on down. It doesn't matter. The cookie gets Charlie away from the Wukongs. They save Charlie.
Oh, telekinesis from downtown into the silence, the Orchid, Yard, he has the spear, they get that onto the Kunkka. They don't even have to use it. Oh my goodness, Arena catches wide. He's gonna go for the TP out, they get the sentry, the damage is just there.
Get the Tiny. Gonna be 1 down. Now KYXY, he does have the blink, but it might be too late. He'll go into the back lines, but they have the control for him. The Centaur in big danger now, and they will just surround. He will try to stampede away, and it looks like it might be enough, but Ghost will kill off Polison instead.
Does get stunned up though. K1 gets the Abyssal Blade onto the Wyvern, but Axel survives and they've picked off Schofield, has buyback on the clockwork and will need to use it because K1's in trouble. This Phantom Lancer is in trouble. They need to save him. Pops the man to the doppelganger, escapes from danger for a second or two, but K1's down. He's dead without buyback. He doesn't have a way to return to this fight. That's game over. That is game over. Infamous are going to take this series against Beast Coast 2-1.
Booby, not this cliff.
They're going to go in. Ball lightning over. They've got the finger, though, getting the kill on a Boomy. They've got the sweep on Armel. They haven't taken away a lot of his mana, and FBZ's actually taken a lot of damage from the Sunray. They've got themselves the duel. Do they have the damage to get the victory? Yes, they do, just in time. Spock at 40.
Maybe they can finish him. And now they need
Bristles found Jubei. Well, actually, Bristle got recalled in. Okay.
Watch out for Luna, guys. Watch out for Luna.
Nyx is going to buy back, and they've got the outpost to TP2. Luna coming in with the Eclipse doing a hell of a lot of damage, and they've got no answer for MP, except the Disarm, which is not a bad solution here, with the Dark Portrait as well doing some good damage here. Bristle, he needs to turn his back away from MP. He's still going to die, even with his back turned. He still gets brought down. MP is just unkillable, doing too much to these Radiant heroes.
Lioness, be careful. Ooh, Lioness is getting killed by the Spectre solo pretty much.
Yeah, Spectre moving in, trying to get this kill. They use the hot, great hook shot going in on the Red Panda. They get the kill, they'll use the Doom onto the Light Stealer. So now, Eurus, he needs to run. They've got another Doom to use, and they will throw it onto Yang. They'll get the kill on Eurus. They look over at Yang. It's not going to be 2, it's going to be 3. Double kill there for GogoJOey.
No buyback on Lifesteal, no buyback on Lion.
And now Ace doesn't have a BKB for 15 seconds. They need the puck, Blink Strike, to be able to jump over, and Stormer does give it to him. Ace, he's running himself out of here, but Stormer is going to get caught in the process, and Mind Control may get burned out, but Ace. RMN spots him. He's going to be hit by another Flame Break. BKB just came up.
Oh, he had it. He didn't.
All right, let's go ahead and close the book on Dota for this week. While we're talking about busy games, why don't we hop into some CSGO action? Never a dull day in Counter-Strike, and this week is no exception with 6 big tournaments going on simultaneously. We'll go in alphabetical order to make it a little easier to follow, starting with the Blast.
What's up, guys? We're finally live, and it's gonna be cool because Kaz is the king of the hill right now. The current king of the hill is Kaz, and the player that will be playing, the player that's challenging him is Nuks. So I think you guys know who he is. But let's go ahead and get on the game. I think we're ready to go. Let's commentate this sucker. Nuks will try to dethrone Kaz, who won 3 in a row yesterday. We're going live right now, guys. Loading up into the map. As mentioned, this is
Psystorm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
I'll be solo commentating today, no guests, unless one of you guys on the watching wants to join me. This is just a small event, so we're competing with DreamHack and others. But anyway, the bottom right, the current king of the hill, the king of the hill right now.
Kaz.
And Kaz has a 3-game win streak right now. In the top left, you guys know him from PSL.
Nuks.
Yeah, so there's actually another King of the Hill going on. And then there's the DreamHack. So it's going to be tough to get a slice of that StarCraft pie. But I appreciate you guys being on to watch. So I heard DreamHack's going on. Another tournament's going on. We got lots of competition today. Look at Nuks looking around for a proxy. You know, if he does watch Kaz, I've never seen him do any kind of crazy cheeses. he seems more standard than anything. No proxies even. So, but he's just being careful with his Overlord, scouting at these kind of proxy locations. See, there you go. The scout and the expansion, pretty standard. And Nuks dethroned this king. This king beat Special. Special had a 5-game win streak yesterday until Haas beat him and then got on his own win streak. Previous to that, he was Goblin. So there's a prize per win in this tournament. It's King of the Hill tournament. So every game you win, you get more money. So, EVT to start it off. Doing some harassment, normal stuff. He hasn't pulled this. There you go. He pulls the weakened. Oh, missed micro there. Loses a Ling. Queen's out. No more dancing. He does get his. He does get his third hatchery on. So, for cost, nothing unusual here. Pretty standard 1-1-1 into Hellions. For Nuks, just droning, spreading creep. And he's got the Overlords in the key spots. Not for drops yet. Okay, this one will take care of this part here to catch the drops. The Overlord here is gonna patrolling like this. Interesting. So here the Hellions. Reaper gets pushed back by the Queen. This is the normal dance in the beginning, guys, when you macro. And no one's cheesing, right? They're just... Terran's trying to do his best to slow down the growth of the Zerg, while the Zerg tries his best to drone up, keeping aware of the possibility the Terran jumps on his drones. This is a scary amount of Hellions though. So what does Nuks have? Roach Warren just not in the battle cruiser for us. So I think let's go follow around these Hellions because that's really where the action would be. And more Hellions behind that, because he has an armory coming, so this is gonna be Hellbat battle cruiser timing. The queen count, it's adding more queens and roaches, so it's not bad. And there's his third command center after he's all set. There's the battle cruiser. Let's see where that teleports. There you go. This poking, you know, this is a alarming number of Hellbats, and he's gonna join the battle cruiser. Is there enough damage here? At the very, you know, I think he can just go kill the queens because the battle cruiser will then reign supreme. There you go. There's only 2-3 queens left. These roaches are also going down even without the help of the battle cruiser. Nuks got caught off here, caught off guard with this attack. He's losing so much. Oh no more queen there. There's a new one that just popped out, but his worker line is in danger. The good news here is it's not like he's lost workers yet. I don't think he's lost any workers, but he has nothing to stop this push though continuously. Has no, you know, even though you have the workers, are gonna be dead. So Cos takes the game, extending his streak to 4. So he's still the current king. All right, well, there goes that. Nuks taken out that game. Who is our next guy? We'll wait for the secret to be revealed. So while we do that, we'll be right back. All right, guys. Okay, I'm here with I'm here. I'm back. My camera went off, but that was hurting time. He's gonna join me to co-cast this next match. So there's actually DreamHack going on, guys. So we have a little bit of a conflict, big conflict actually, because DreamHack is a major tournament. We are just a small group of casters. Community cast, so they take precedence. So anyway, Cos wins that. Let's take a look at his win streak so far. Let's take a quick peek at the Cos win streak on the stream. Let's show that real quick. So yesterday we started off the King of the Hill, the Goblin winning 3 in a row, right? Beating Fort Jumi. Then going to play Cham, right? And then Special beats Goblin. So, I'm sorry, he played 3 games in a row and won 2. Special takes him out. Special then goes on to beat Goblin, Nice. He beats Nice, Erg Fire, then Rough. So that's only 4. Why did they think 5? So I guess he played 5. We counted this completely wrong, guys. Is that right? Oh no, I'm sorry. There's this thing scrolls to the right. Okay, so Pippins. And then after that, Cos beats Special. He then beats Trigger. And then Neo. And so we head on to day 2. Right there, day 2. So we're on day 2 now. And beats Nuks for the first game today. We're hopping on to the next map. And the player that we have here is someone I actually is a new player to me. We don't have a logo for him. But anyway, we have here Hurtin' Time. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So Cos stays alive. Stays as king. Right? He beat the Zerg there with a Hellbat battlecruiser timing attack. Right? And he just roasted all those queens and roaches, and that's all he had. Even though he didn't lose any workers, Nuks had to surrender. Now we have a new guy coming in here. It's a Protoss. So we're back to the Protoss Terran. And we're loading there now. It's a new player. Day 2.
Storm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
Alright, maybe you'll pick up something cool here with these builds, right?
Yeah. I've been struggling the last couple of days.
So Elegacy is the Protoss. You can see how Kaz deals with the dreaded Protoss since you're a Terran player. Alright, so let's do these introductions. In top right, we don't have a graphic for him because he just signed up. I heard this from South America. It's Elegacy.
And then the bottom left, we've got our reigning champion, Cass.
Yeah, we have an intro for Kaz, so there you go.
Okay.
There he is. So 4-game win streak for Kaz now. Against the Protoss. And what we know about Kaz is he doesn't really proxy. He plays pretty standard. You know, at least from what I remember of all the games I've casted so far. Pretty standard player. He's on fire lately too. Beating a lot of the good players. He's re-emerging. I heard from Rotterdam that he's been on fire. So, and then of course we know that he won. Got deep into the PSL season 2, and also he was one of the favorites. He got pretty deep there, and then is the current king here on this King of the Hill. How's the sound, guys? We didn't do a sound check early, but let me know if certain time can't be heard properly, the music or the game sounds. I think should be okay. Because there's a restart that had to be forced on me with Microsoft, so sometimes that screws up all the settings. We don't really have a giant production crew here either. Look at this guy, Elegacy, looking for any proxies. I don't think these guys do their homework on Kaz. Kaz doesn't really proxy. Right? Nuks did the same thing. But he will do the bunker cheese here with the Reaper joining it soon. There you go. Actually, the Reaper's gonna go to the top first. Will this bunker finish?
That was interesting pathing.
Oh, the bunker doesn't finish, but he does get a probe. Although he loses his own SCV. And he's got another probe. A little bit of a lag there, delaying. Lag on giving a command. I don't know if necessarily it's a lag. Another one, that's 3. That doesn't normally happen. You know, especially in the Grandmaster Pro level. Woohoo, we could have had a 4 there easily. Look, once he's weak, he's just gonna get out of there. Happy with what he did. And he can come back for a follow-up scout. At home, command center is set up 1-1-1 with Hellions. And the Adept will now go check. The Reaper won't be allowed to get back up here. But the Adept will go check what's up. Let's see what this Reaper do. I think he's gonna go try to make sure. Yeah, he's gonna try to help out against the... No, he's not. He's going back. Alright, never mind. At home, he has the 2 Hellions. The 2 Hellions actually do really well against Reaper.
Nice, good micro.
Yeah.
It's Hellion. He didn't cancel the bunker that's almost finished. Wonder if he's gonna try and sneak a SCV back
I think
there.
it's just I think it's just so he can see what's going on, and if something shoots it, he knows what kind of units there are. Like for example, look, if he sees this Immortal shoot it, then he knows, right?
Yeah.
So he's not wasting I mean, because he can really cancel that. It's the same thing. It's a free scout right now. It's just sitting there. He sees the shield. Oh, he can't even see the shield battery. So there you go. And also that draws fire for the Immortal if he goes on the right side. See how it's... They're all shooting it for no reason. He'll probably cancel it very soon. If and when he needs the money. Wow.
We got 2 more SCVs there. I mean, probes there.
Yeah.
For 1 million. That's a good trade.
5 workers killed already in this game for us. And he's going bio. That's for sure. And he adds the reactor tech lab. I'm sorry, the tech lab. Wants to get that stim as fast as possible. He had a reactor so he can produce a lot of Marines first. Alpha 1. And he'll probably do double upgrades here. Maybe. He wants to get a Raven out pretty fast. And this Liberator harass. Another 8. Wow. 13 workers killed.
Yeah, he's got 11 kills on that Liberator.
That is insane. There is a prism here in the bottom. But in an observer, that Liberator, you know what, man? I feel like Elegacy here is falling apart. Right? 35 workers for a Protoss. And look, he's still not taking care of this Liberator. There, he finally does. But another 2 workers killed. That is insane. 15 workers killed this early in the game. So let's see if Elegacy can, you know... Oh man, is he gonna lose this Prism? This is a terrible start. He's pretty much dead now. Because this is an A-move situation, and there it is. Oh man. Okay, well, this is the finishing blow. I don't see the Protoss here stopping this, even if you substitute Zest here.
Because that Immortal's gonna get what do you call it? That.
Yeah, there you go. The disable. You're
disabled, yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's the official name for it, but it is disabled. You have a wayward words.
Interference. Right? Interference matrix.
There you go. That's the official name. And this should finish everything. That's it. Probably the worst start someone can have in you know, in Terran versus Protoss, right? Lose that many. So I don't know if it's a lag thing or what, or just it started with 3 workers getting killed, but pretty easy win here for Kaz. I mean, it's not over yet. Like technically it's not over yet, but it's over. Right? He has a lot of gateways. So maybe he can clean up this attack, but man, he has 25 workers to 56.
Yeah, he just doesn't have enough, yeah.
Even if he has another army to clean this up, he's still way, way behind. Right? And probably still gonna lose. And there you go.
Yeah, it's game.
Kaz now ties special with a 5-game win streak. Five-game win streak, man.
Wow. Yeah, he's playing good.
Indeed. But I think that one he's playing normal. It's just the opponent just played, you know, just had a bad game, right? I think Elegacy, the Protoss, just didn't have a... Just started off badly and maybe started tilting. Who knows, right? That can happen with one game. One game you shouldn't, you know. All right, well, our next match, who can dethrone Kaz? Who is the next guy? So the way we're doing it is, you know, for the weekend, if you get eliminated, you can't play again, but you can play again on the next one. So just FYI, right? Unless we have like a 30 player waiting list. Right now we are about at 10 to 15. So we can't be too greedy on that. So sometimes we'll have to reuse the players, but I think we're averaging about 11, well, we are at 11 games per broadcast. So that's what we saw yesterday. So we'll see how that works out. So our queue was about this morning, I think 15. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go with the next match, and I don't want to tease anything just yet until it's confirmed. But it might be someone that can dethrone him now, right? Everyone has a chance, but some of them just have a better chance. Okay, well, we have to take a quick break because Kaz is out. He has to play in the DreamHack. So his King of the Hill run is over because he has to do the DreamHack game. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick break while we set up the next match. So we'll be back for that. In the meantime, I'll send you guys over to check out our Storm Esports Network. And so what that is, that's just our esports highlight show. So we'll be right back later, guys. A few minutes while we set up the next match. It'll be a new king or a starting king to go in there. So see you guys in a few.
Rising 2021, which began this week. They finished groups A, B, and C so far, with Team LDLC, Galaxy Racer, and Skate in the top spots there. They'll continue their groups this week.
Overpower the teams, but this is too good of a lineup for Plessin. He's missed his shots. This could be all over, but Chazzy, he's gotten his work done on his end of the spectrum. Reeds, one kill for him, but he needs to get a 1v3 and an insane defuse clutch. Could this be it? The time is ticking down. He doesn't even have a kit, so there's so much stacked against him, and eventually...
The DreamHack Masters Spring played their playoffs this week, culminating in a 3-0 victory in the grand finals and $100,000 for Navi as they take down Gambit Esports to become DreamHack champions.
Has to tuck in. They're isolating him completely. Hail Mary, no scope. How is he still alive? He gets away with something, perhaps enough. Barrel. He knows where they both are. Hobbit looking to come up clutch now, looking for the equalizer. Simple, he has been spotted. A slight advantage, he peeks into the AWP. Hobbit keeps Gambit's dreams. The whole Na'Vi squad is here, and another one comes in. Hobbit trying his luck, and 2 in the feed. A slight glimmer of hope. Smokes and kits on Hobbit. If they could just force Electronic off this, but he says no. And another frag available, closing the gap. Someone needs to be defusing, and defusing now. The smoke is there. They're on it. The kit's been recovered. They could actually. No, Nafany falls and Na'Vi.
The ESEA Premier started their 37th season in North America and Australia. There is still a long way to go for those teams, however, as this was only week 1 of 9 total weeks of group stage play.
Ricky with the AWP. Yeah, they get a triple peek out. Will Ricky get a triple collateral? We'll see in a few moments if they decide to peek out in the end. But Ricky's got that angle locked. Ricky pushing a bit forward. Jumps on the barrel. Can he spot an elbow or anything like that? Flash goes up. Ricky misses, but Ricky nails one. But Valiance and Gyra clean up the rest. And looks like there's a cleanup on long A. And Valiance is bringing the broom as he makes it.
Lootbet League finished up their Swiss stage and began their playoffs this week, narrowing down the playing field to the top 8. And by the end of this week, they will have a champion.
Sanix has been having a tough game as he's again going to drop early in towards this site. Menezi can't find anything. This is the game done. Onker and Fear, the last 2 alive. Surely no chance in this one as Nilo is already pushed deep. Runs out of ammo in the AK, but at least he found one. But it's not going to matter. Shut down by Fuzi.
Repub League Season 1 continue their Swiss stage. Only 1 week left to go before their playoffs. And right now, both EPG Family and Sinners Esports are sitting on top with 3-0 scores. And finally, the Spring Sweet Spring #1 closed out their playoffs this week with Forza taking the 2-1 victory over EPG Family in the grand finals.
Dropping in a CT, no, he waits back and goes back to elbow. 10 seconds, gotta plant this bomb real quick. Find Forrester, that's a flick to the head, but 1v1 Lucky, not going for the jump face, sees his man. AK with a swing, can Flit win this on the clutch, sees the head.
Well, that does it for Counter-Strike this week. Let's head over to watch some Overwatch, where the Overwatch Contenders Season 1 really started to heat up. All 5 regions playing this week. In North America, the American Tornado took first place as they finished their April tournament.
Okay, Hydron, I'm gonna need you to calm down, or I'm gonna call you. I will turn this car around.
We have Reaper at home, but when you swap to Reaper to take that 1v1 and it's not going to work out, the final fight for Dark Mode or American Tornado will be up 2-0 in this series. It starts with a Dragon Strike in the middle of the road that Dark Mode wanted to walk into, forces out the Immortality of Provide. They are still standing. A little weak, still wobbly, still standing. That's all that matters. Gravitic Flux now from both sides. Who will be getting more value? Dark Mode don't have enough healers. They don't have enough.
Down in Australia, the Dire Wolves took a 4-0 victory in the grand finals over Ground Zero Gaming.
Something huge from this Deadeye, but nobody's going to give him the time of day. He's just going to have to send it into the wind, and it's not going to be enough. Direwolves, once again, they're going to throw their own bomb into the backside. Think has to turn around, but he's going to lose his shatter. The hand's being thrown here from Schmurder, and Joy's going to lock it up with the tire, but no, nobody loses their life, but it thinks like Direwolves are already going to be able to lock out this map after losing at him. The beat gets dropped for a little bit of tempo, but with overtime in Kev, Direwolves look like they've locked up Eichenwald, they've locked up a 3-0, they've locked up a series point, a championship point.
China began their regular season number 2 round robin stage, reigning champions from season 1 Bilibili Gaming, holding the top spot right now. Europe finished their April tournament with New Kings securing victory over Shoes Money Crew EU in the finals 4-1.
Is hiding. Look at the patience, the play, wanting to go in for the death launcher to the back.
Oh, Sona knew he rolled out of it. Still manages to take out Alex. 2-for-1 trade so far. No one touched.
That's it.
And Korea has nearly wrapped up their season. Only a few matches left to go. Talon Esports waiting in the grand finals for an opponent. We'll have that result for you next week. But over on in the big leagues, the Overwatch League finished up their May Melee tournament. The Dallas Fuel taking down the Shanghai Dragons 4-2 in the grand finals, taking home the $100,000 prize.
They don't chase, they don't overcommit to try and getting rid of him, but Sparkle's taking fire from multiple angles. Throws himself into the makeshift bunker here. Flatter is struggling. Very low, will need to break line of sight for the time being. Good immortality field from Fielder. What a lifesaver this man is! That's eventually gone down, but it buys him enough time to keep Fearless alive. Fate could be in trouble, but this could be falling apart, and it is. Isayaki's down, and the Dallas Fuel surge forward. They see the glimmer of light. They see the box of victory ain't far away, and they'll have themselves point A and the payload to boot.
All right, guys, we're back. We have a new king, or at least someone to take over for Kaz, because Kaz had to go. There's DreamHack going on, right? So unfortunately, he can't continue his streak. But that's what happens when there's a bigger event. Of course, you want to take that, right? So DreamHack, he has to play his matches. We could probably reinsert him because he's technically not dead. So we could reinsert him later today, but I doubt his matches are gonna end, right? Because DreamHack just started, so I think he's pretty much out until next week, where everybody can kind of get back in it again. So, but our new players. Let me show you guys who the new players are. Actually, we'll just get into the map. Let's just hop into the map. It's going to be a PVZ. So let's go get the game started now. When they're ready, we're good to go. I guess I'll just show you the players when it loads. Instead of doing the teaser, the actual players. So. And there they are, guys. Pretty big name right there with Astrea. and GogoJOey from the Asian region. Not as big name, but still dangerous. So welcome, guys.
Storm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
So all starting from scratch again here. In the top left from Alpha X, the Protoss. He is
Astrea.
And in the bottom right, we have Red Zerg. GogoJOey.
GogoJOey.
Yeah, we have an intro for him. So he is from Hong Kong or Taiwan. I'm not sure. I guess Mizel can help us out on that one. But I've seen his name in the Asian region plenty of times. So he's gotten some recent success. I think he beat Oz too. So definitely not a push. Okay, Hong Kong. So I was right. Hong Kong. Good. So Astrea is definitely favored here. Right? He's been killing it in the last couple years. I would say he's one of the top Protosses in the world at this point. He beat Trap, I think, in the Super Tournament. So, guy is a world-class Protoss player. Top 5, I think. Maybe higher. That's how good he is. So, GogoJOey here has a tough task. And, you know, the thing with Astrea, he has some really cool builds sometimes. This one, he's looking a little standard to open it up.
It's a quick third there.
Yeah, I think this. Yeah, this is
GogoJOey.
pretty good and somewhat standard. If you don't think you're getting Cannon Rush, which you're not, right? So Zerg's pretty comfortable at this spot of the game. Look at this.
And Astrea.
What's that?
I was gonna say Astrea saw that GogoJOey pulled his drones off the gas. So
Oh yeah, and that's a good scout. Just one there, but the rest of the two started mining there to maximize the mineral income. So he knows there's probably no baneling nest, roaches, etc. coming anytime soon. Completely eco, right? An economic opener, maximizing drones, maximizing the minerals, just defending with links for the normal, adept scout here. Right, confirming the third, and then the next thing this Shade will do is check for the lair, if there's a lair upgrade, which I think he took a peek. I think up here, yeah, he took a peek and saw. I probably should turn off the messaging here because I'm getting it. Go to the options menu to mute non-friend messages. Okay, guys. Hold on a minute. I gotta mute this in case you don't wanna. There you go. On the other side, it's a Void Ray. So yeah, still standard, and he's gonna take his third base. Void Ray into Oracle for Astrea. Okay, guys. So. Nothing interesting so far here. Extremely standard. You could substitute these two players for anybody else. Right now, it's still pretty normal. No immediate units after the Oracle here, but he is going Charge, Twilight, and more gateways. So he's not gonna go Sky Toss right away. So that's a big, that's a good tell. I mean, that's a good set of information if the Zerg can find out. And he's going to do the
Stasis.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good reaction.
That was good.
Good reaction. Not really taking any damage there. Does take a worker out. 3 And also gets 3 more workers. Okay, so effectively 4 taking off the mining. Real good control there for Astrea. Some Lings harassing on the right side, but that's not enough to do anything. More Lings, though. A lot more Lings. And is he gonna queen walk? There's a lot of queens here. What is he doing? Oh, he's trying to kill the, that Oracle. But there's a lot of Lings here now. And these are not enough. There's no shield battery here either. I don't know why Astrea skipped the shield battery.
Oh, there's
but
a lot
there's
more
a lot of
coming,
adepts.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's like, I don't need it. I feel like it's still worth it though to make shield batteries, but this is a lot of adepts, and it's glaive adepts is this build along with Forge for upgrades later. But there's a Nidus here by GogoJOey. Wow, this is cool. We're not seeing these kind of games, guys. He put the Nidus right here in this spot, which I bet you Astrea probably didn't see. Yeah, he didn't see, and there's the Nidus. It's out. And oh my gosh, this is a really cool build. And look, Astrea is in big trouble now. It's not something people deal with. As GogoJOey has something to say about our preconceived notion that Astrea is
he's having to split his adepts because he built another Nidus.
Yeah, exactly. And look at this. The adepts can't take these queens. These Lings already killed 12 workers. What a build. GogoJOey definitely has the lead. So far, no answer for Astrea for these queens. And just continuous stream of Lings too on the other side. If he is able to kill more workers, and it's a pretty good chance he'll win this game. He already has a lead. He is gonna back off.
Leaving.
Yeah, he's gonna do another Nidus on the other side. And there it is, guys. Man, this is pretty cool build. I mean, I'm gonna have to try this out on ladder.
Yeah.
You don't normally see this. And the key there was he was able to attack before Astrea can send his adepts and do damage. Now, Astrea probably will clean it up now. He does kill the Void Ray. But these...
Yeah, he better get out of there before...
And he can't. He surrounded it. Nice job by Astrea. But you know what, though?
Nice surround.
Look at this. Astrea recovers with the workers right away. So this is not over, but it's pretty cool build by GogoJOey. Now he has to deal with these massive amount of adepts.
Oh, he's still building queens at home.
He has to, and then he has roaches now to answer for these adepts. How good is his splits? I think for me, I would just defend 2 bases. With the mine. Oh, he's gonna close. He's gonna close. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But it's too late. He couldn't close it because of the tumor. The tumor. Okay, never mind. Now he may get a chance. But Astrea's taking the fight. He's not worried about it. Astrea has so many adepts. He's taking the fight. He's one-shotting. These roaches are not fighting effectively. And look, Astrea has breached. And he's going to kill a lot of workers. So Astrea with the counter punch.
We do have Mutas coming out. But we've already got a 20 worker lead for Astrea.
Yeah, Astrea was making workers behind this while causing GogoJOey to have to make units. So, and then more workers are going to be killed here. Okay, so there you go. Just like that. Even with this big lead. I think the big mistake there for the Zerg was getting his queen stuck. 4 or 5 of them. They couldn't escape. But here's the Mutas now. No answer to the Mutas. He is making his cannons. Well, actually, he does have some stalkers here, guys. And these adepts are still wreaking havoc. 39 workers. Good lord. And the 4th base. So now Astrea is way ahead. Just like that, this turned on its head. It was a good start for GogoJOey, guys, but he just didn't do enough damage. So, he should have. He probably needed to kill a base, too. For some reason, he didn't kill the bases during that time. And, the Zerg is just really screwed. 27 workers. I mean, look, he's just gonna have to catch up, and he knows he's dead.
Stalkers can't pass the toss wall. He's gonna have to kill a building to get back into his base.
It doesn't matter. Our new king.
Astrea.
That was a fun game to watch.
Yeah, that was something else. My goodness. Alright, well, Astrea is now the new king. Haas is not eliminated. He just had to go for a dream hack. Of course, Astrea played in the... He's from NA, so I'm pretty sure he played in the NA qualifier, or he probably already qualified due to EPT points. So, free to play. But let's see who our next player is from Mizel. And what do you... That game, what could he have done differently there? I think, you know...
Well, maybe the damage wouldn't have been so bad if he would have been able to wall off against those adepts. I mean, his third would have been in trouble, but, you know...
For sure. Exactly, and that's what he was trying to do. The problem was he couldn't put an Evo. You know how he made an Evo, 2 Evos, and then he wanted the third one to complete the wall? But he couldn't because his tumor was blocking it, and that was a mistake. And so he had to kill the tumor... And then he tried to put it down, but by then the adepts were there, caused too many problems, and it was just a tough situation for him. But I think even before that, when his queens got stuck and couldn't get out, right? You know, his first
surround was really good.
Yeah, his first attack was really good. He killed so many workers. He didn't really kill any structures. His queens wasn't really able to spread creep and cause more problems on the Protoss main base. And then the Nidus at the bottom didn't really do anything either. In fact, he lost 4 or 5 more queens. And then he just could not handle the counterattack where the adepts killed a lot more workers. So there you go. That pretty much summarizes the game. It was a great start. It's pretty cool to try out on ladder. He put the Nidus in a spot where it's hard to scout, right? It was right there at the bottom towards the middle, right? And so Astrea...
Yeah, I like how he did 2 of them also, because it caused the initial defense to had to split units. So
yeah, normally when you're Nidusing like that, you do 1, and then after that's done, you can do somewhere else. But we're hopping on now to our next game, and the challenger... We don't have a graphic for him. We do have one for Astrea, the intro. But the challenger is a European from Team Exxon. And we're ready to start. I'll let you guys see who it is when we get this going. Here you go. You guys can now see who the challenger is. There you go. It's Gerald, guys. Welcome, guys.
Psystorm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
Okay, we have to stop that. But anyway, look, guys, we don't have an intro for this Protoss player from Team Exxon. It is Gerald. But we do have an intro for this other guy.
Up right, we've got Alpha X player
Astrea.
There you go. Alright, PvP is different. This one's gonna be really fun. So PvP, out of all the mirror matchups, I think is the most fun to watch. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's fun. You can do a lot of interesting builds. There's a lot of mind games, I think.
Yeah, and also it's like they say it's rock paper scissors because there's so many different openers. One counters the other, but not everything else, right? So you can open 2 gates, adepts, 2 gate stalkers, 3 gate stalkers, proxy robo, Stargate, Twilight into DT. There's so many openers. You can even do cannon rushes, right? So it's a fun matchup, man. to watch. And then when you get the disruptors involved in the late game, late mid game, that's fun to see too, as they try to avoid it. And look at the pathing here by Astrea. And so he's definitely gonna proxy something. There you go. Probably a Stargate based on this position.
Well, Gerald saw the probe coming out and is probably wondering why it's not scouting.
Yeah, he knows he must know there's a proxy, right? Because if you don't see the probe anywhere near your base, then like, okay, you're proxying. And that could be another mind game in itself if you think about it. Maybe you don't have to proxy and then make him think there is, and then you do a normal build. But that's what you just said, right? The mind games, and that's what's cool about this. 2 stalkers. It is a Stargate because of that positioning. And now Astrea's probe going to reveal itself very late. The Gerald, gonna drive out that probe and kill it.
So Gerald has 2 probes chilling at his natural there.
Yeah.
Maybe he forgot he had one there already.
Yeah, I think he...
There you go.
Little bit of a mistake. But it doesn't matter too much. Look, he is fully saturated. In fact, he's oversaturated. And Astrea is going to expand right behind this. And just about the same time as Gerald, there's an Oracle being... Oh, he's been spotted, and he's going to chrono it. Will it get out in time? Yes, it will get out in time. So only one Oracle will come out. These 2 Stalkers are trying to save, though, this pylon. This Stalker's probably going to die, but he recalls here. But look at the control. 3 workers killed already. It's going to be a 4th. And he's just going to hide back here. 4 workers killed. He saves his Stargate. And Gerald's gonna finish that pylon off. But somewhat back to a macro game here. Though a Robo next for Astrea. Look at this. He doesn't finish off the Stargate because he wants to be back in position for the Oracle. Which, you know, temporarily the shield battery will prevent any workers getting killed. But if you hang around there too long, the shield battery won't have enough energy and then it will start killing workers, right? So that's how that works. I've lost a few games where I didn't realize that was the case. I thought I was okay, and then boom.
Well, the Oracle has used most of its energy as well.
Yeah.
Too at this point, but you know, it'll recharge.
And now let's see what Gerald will do with these guys. Gonna go and attack.
Oh, let's see how good the shield battery is.
Oh, but there's an immortal now, though, so...
Yeah.
He decides not to commit. Astrea does not know there's a lot more workers, a lot more army here, too. Astrea is pretty ready, closing that off. You know, that's the one thing, you cannot have adepts get in your mineral line. Period. Right? That will kill 5-6 workers, and then in, you know, at the top level, that's pretty GG, right? This is a race. Ooh, Astrea actually sees everything with this observer.
We meet our fate.
Astrea tried to use stasis on the probes, but Gerald was
oh yeah, we missed that.
Quick to react.
Yep, he does get the stalker, which is okay because it's not the mining unit, right? And Gerald's gonna be aggressive. He does put in a gateway. He wants to go and do stuff. Him leaving makes Astrea think like, okay, maybe he's given up. And actually, Astrea is gonna push out here on the right side, which is good for Gerald because he may not be in position. He may have to recall later.
Yeah, he's backing up.
But he is backing out. Okay, so if he was pushing this big attack here, it would be really good for Gerald, right? But he's not pushing out there. At home, the Oracle is still alive. He's killed 5 workers, and he's gonna come back here and stasis again. This time, Gerald is not looking. Oh my gosh. He's got a lot. His income is gonna plummet, and the reason for that too is he was busy with this adept, which gets in great, but is trapped. And he sees a lot of gateways. Gerald's posturing outside, but Astrea knows all about it. In fact, he can crush this force. Not looking good for Gerald. The miners are finally back mining, but here's the big attack. Gerald realizes, you know what, I can't take that army. There's 2 immortals in there, shield batteries, sentries, and stalkers. Time to go home. Or at least stay away from it. Oh, this expansion by Astrea is spotted by Gerald. And he will cancel it. And the fight here at the bottom, there's a chase. So he should cancel this base, and he does. But can he stop this force?
See if that shield battery gets comes online in time. Oh no, it was just a pylon.
This is a lot of... These immortals are scary, though. He force fields him out, which works for some of them. But Blink will be back. Oh, this is a good fight for Astrea, and he has isolated his third base for the killing. Yeah. Although this third base has been here for a while, he kills the next, the Prism.
He just started mining from it though, even though it had been there for a while. I saw the probes arrive pretty late.
I guess so. That's Gerald's supply is so low though. I don't even think he has the army here to fight. He's gonna have to. He's really trying to save this base, but it doesn't seem like he even has the army to contest here. And now Astrea's own Blink. He doesn't. Yeah, look at the Blink micro here. Gerald doesn't win that. And
Astrea.
Game win streak for Mr. Max Angel, the American Protoss. Well,
I actually thought Gerald was gonna be able to do something early on when he first attacked, but that immortal came out just in time and
yeah,
prevented him from going in.
And then what really sealed his fate was the stasis, right? 8, 10, 12 workers. I don't know how many were stopped there, but 12 workers not mining is the worst case scenario there, right?
Yep.
And so that's really rough. So Astrea, two games. And who is our next challenger? Let us see. I have a list here, and I can't show you that. Okay, I have the list. I should probably message you the list somehow. Hold on a minute, guys. We're gonna see. I didn't know. Okay, so I think this is the next player coming up. If this is the player that's coming up, it's a Terran for Genesis Gaming. And he's from Spain. And actually, he's been around for a while. Just on and off playing. Let's see if it is who I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So this player is named after the chess player. So I would assume he likes chess. A lot of StarCraft players like chess, right? You like chess, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I have a chessboard right behind me there.
There you go. And so, this next player is named after a famous chess player. Let's show him right now. It's gonna be Botvinnik. versus Astrea. PVT, guys.
Storm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
Alright, so we don't have an intro for this player, but a custom intro because he's a last-minute addition. He's from Spain. It's Botvinnik.
And in the top right, from Alpha X, the reigning King of the Hill champion,
Astrea.
Alright, this is going to be a treat for you, Terran. But he's going against a really good Protoss player here.
Yeah.
I would say he's heavily favored in this one, too. GogoJOey had a chance.
he did.
Gerald had a decent chance. But GogoJOey, I think, had the best chance. Right? Anytime you get that Nidus up in the Protoss base, and they really don't have the counter yet, it's up to you to do as much damage as you can. He just didn't do enough, GogoJOey. But anyway, that was 2 games ago. Astrea is looking for a proxy. Did you see that? And now he's gonna go.
Yeah, then it seemed kind of early for a proxy. I don't know if an SCV could have crossed the map that fast. Maybe.
I don't know, yeah. Actually, he got there around 1 minute. And I know when I send my, when I try to expand early at, like, you know, hatch first, at about 50 seconds, if the pylon, if the probe is trying to block it with the pylon, he is around there, so it makes sense. But that would be a super early proxy, like you said, right? Could be a block too. Sometimes these Protoss Terran games, the Terran blocks the natural, so maybe he wants to watch that. Anyway, it is very early, and it's a Reaper opener into Marine, and well, look at this. Astrea is gonna open with a Sentry. He wants to be really safe and be able to scout, so the Sentry will be good enough early to fight, right? And then it will have the energy for Hallucinated Phoenix, so he doesn't want to lose to this guy with some unseen thing, right? So he's gonna open with the Sentry. In fact, he's gonna add a Robo. So he does kill 1 worker, right? Yeah, he killed 1 worker. It's just the Sentry just doesn't have enough firepower and speed. So he was able to kill 1 worker, but Astrea doesn't mind, I guess. And he's gonna try again, guys. He might kill another one.
He's gonna.
He does kill another one, but will he escape? He
Yeah.
does.
He does get it out.
Eye hurting time. What do you think? Look at this Terran. There's the Hallucinated Phoenix. Can't hide anything from me. He sees everything.
His build looks pretty standard.
Yeah, Botvinnik isn't doing
bunker out
anything
front.
weird, right? But I think Astrea just doesn't want to lose to some weird 1-base thing, you know? There's
Reaper's back in for more scouting.
Yeah, but he was trapped, and does
This time
does
the
end
Reaper
up.
goes down.
Yeah, there was a Reaper trap back here, so this is a complete wall. If you try to go in the back, and then you're trapped. So he took extra shots. 1 shot too many. Hellion here, ready for the scouting, kills a worker and gets out. So the Hellion's like, okay, you're probably gonna try to expand. An Immortal here for Astrea. And warping in more Stalkers. Meanwhile at home, at the Terran base, tank, Marines. No stim, so I think this is, I wonder, look, he has a tech lab on the starport. I wonder if this is tank, Marine into, I don't know, Raven or something, right?
I would expect the Raven just to.
Yeah, not a Banshee.
You know, defend against Oh no, he lifts immediately. I guess he wants to get his stem.
Okay, he
just
wants.
building
Yeah,
the-
that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. That's part of the efficiency thing. You want to get that building out so then it's ready to go. And he might be going with a tank push, Stim Marine tank push here. We'll see.
He did scout and saw there was no imminent DT, so doesn't need the Raven.
Yeah, and also he has no third command center. So Astrea knows this, which means a little bit of action here, little pressure, but I don't think Astrea is serious about this. But he is killing workers. This is some bad pathing. But Astrea has a third base and no signs of the Terran getting a third base. He may be going for the kill when he has enough to push out, right?
Well, he'll have to go for the kill, otherwise he's gonna just be too far behind.
Yeah, worker-wise, Protoss already has an 8-worker lead. It's not super unusual. Now, Protoss knows this. Now they start adding, Astrea starts adding his infrastructure, including Templar Archives for Storm. Why in the heck am I still getting messages? Forgive me, guys. Let me take care of that. Sorry, guys. Well, we'll deal with that later. Hopefully no one cusses or says anything weird. So admin, just message them directly so they don't spam the channel. There's a third command center finally here now. Botvinnik is saturated pretty well. Lots of bio coming out. Aha!
Yep, he's going
Is
for
that
it.
the big push? Behind that, more medivacs.
Astrea saw it.
Yeah, Astrea knows. He is chronoing Storm. Will it be there in time? He has force. He's trying to slow this down as best he can. See, this is what the good Protosses do. They slow you down until to buy him enough time. So he makes him siege here, right?
And 3 immortals there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to break.
And there's
now
a lot of
Zealot's
charge
coming.
slots too. Does Botvinnik have enough? He has to do damage. He has Storm ready in these Templar Archives. I think Storm just finished. And
yeah,
I think
Botvinnik is
Botvinnik knows he
leaving.
can't, and he
knows.
should probably go home. And it's a good thing that he did go home and sacrifice one tank, because he can't take this might. I think he went a little later than he wanted to, right? Or at least Astrea knew the timings. He had an observer for a long time. So there is a nice choke here for Botvinnik. Remember, there's Storm inside this prism.
Yeah, he's got a nice split on his troops.
Yep, and he's gonna cause more problems here if the Protoss decides to go for it. So he puts a depot there, couple of depots, and Astrea unloads his Templars, and he's gonna load charge last, and I think he's gonna bring that inside the main base. There's no turrets or any army back there, so yeah, he's gonna do
Botvinnik
that.
is getting ghosts now, so that's good.
Spotted by the Marine. Good save there by the Marine. He finally takes care of that observer that was seeing everything. Good play here for Botvinnik. Now Astrea is gonna go back here on the top right of the bottom right of the Terran base. Yeah, he's gonna go in there. He knows there's Vikings out, so he's being a little careful.
Looks like
Goes-
Astrea's started his 4th. Actually, it's already mining.
Yeah, fort.
Oh, okay.
He has extra workers there. This Botvinnik guy has some really good scouting and instincts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he hasn't forced anything. He has the army in the right spots. He has not made a mistake in that sense. Oh, okay. The only thing missing here, I think he could use a sensor tower. Right?
Yeah, that would be very helpful. For sure.
He's had to scan.
Oh, nice EMP.
Yeah, he EMP'd the ghost. I mean, the Templars. So now there's only one. Oh, this is really... He does get one storm out. Lots of bruised units. You gotta be careful if you're going up this ramp. He's gonna siege. This is the battle. If he wants to win this game, this is the battle. Good storm there. Still a big Terran army. He's gonna keep reinforcing. Meanwhile, Astrea should
dropping.
be... Yeah, dropping on the other side. He does have the... And actually that makes Botvinnik go home. He doesn't want to deal with too much damage from these guys. So he will clean that up and clean up the prism. No real amount of workers killed. So Botvinnik was playing safe there. He's like, you know what? I'm not gonna go attack. Let me go clean up the prism, and then maybe I can do it again. Although the Protoss has a 4th base already, right?
Starting the 5th, yeah. I mean,
And
Astrea's
even the
definitely
5th.
ahead.
Yep.
Apply.
Botvinnik is getting his 4th, but man, I think Botvinnik with that EMP had a chance to go steamroll over, right? A chance. I'm not sure if he had just the right amount of units.
Yeah, there were just a couple of High Templars that he didn't see that got good storms off.
Yeah, and usually the
At least 2 good storms.
Exactly. The Protosses, the good ones, will split up the Templars, so then they don't die to just an EMP or 2, right? Oh, he takes a storm right there. At the bottom right, Astrea has a lot of charge lots. Oh no.
Yep, his tanks are gone now.
No more tanks, just like that. Although he still only lost 5 workers. That's crazy. All this harassment, very little amount of workers killed. An EMP on that.
Oh, that was a good EMP.
Indeed. So EMPs reduce your the Protoss. I think they take out the shields completely. So that's a big deal, and it's, especially Archons, they lose most of their.
Yeah, actually, I was testing that using the unit tester map.
Oh,
you have
another
to
good
the
EMP.
Archons 3 times to completely.
Okay,
lose their
but it
shields.
does lose a lot, right?
Yeah.
Enough, so, and this is not a good fight. The EMPs are good here, but man, there's just so much Protoss here, and the
Yeah, it's a lot of Protoss.
and Astrea.
Astrea.
3rd win. Too
Yeah,
strong.
I thought Botvinnik was playing really well.
He
Just,
was. He was
Protoss
playing
is
really
really
well.
strong.
But you know,
Identical APMs, 302 each.
yeah, he was just Astrea was just too strong. But you know, Botvinnik was pretty impressive, I think, with his instincts and all that. It was just a situation where just was not enough. That's all I can, you know, from my non-pro eyes. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right, who could?
Yeah,
be,
that was impressive play.
Who could be next? Okay, so while we're doing that, let me see if I can disable the messaging that I'm getting here. There you go. Hopefully that works. So we'll be right back, guys, while we queue up the next game. Be right back.
Okay, let's move on from the Overwatch League to the League of Legends, where the 2021 Mid-Season Invitational finished up Group B. The Mad Lions and PSG Talon coming out of that one. Group C is underway this week. Once that's wrapped up, the 6 teams that make it through will fight it out in the Rumble stage.
Arrives to help out if needed. Equalizer is back and available. We've been fighting for so long, it came back up. Farfetch flashes away from the death sentence, gets the Black Shield to buy some additional time, and he's not going to be able to escape the flash harpoon from a river.
Engage with his ultimate, obviously looking for bindings too, on a little bit more vulnerable locations without a flash. I think it's a huge pickup for him.
Okay, trying to get on top of Biopanther here, but you can see he's trying to go Meganar, but can he make it? No, he can. He gets lasered down, but a massive ultimate does come out here from Preda, but it doesn't look like it's enough damage. Trying to get on top of the Udyr. They do get the double kill, and that's going to be the triple, actually. Ends up being enough damage at the end of the fight.
They don't know. They have absolutely no idea. Even with Ackerman going for the flank, he's just watching. He doesn't even notice that Perks has taken it, slain it, and Boogax from a mile away gets deleted.
Because of the Elder that was picked up, the laser comes downtown, and Cody gets taken out. On correction, it was Boogax taken out as Cody flashes to safety. There's the kill from Blabber. 2 more on the Cloud9 slate.
Next on our list is Valorant. Only one VCT event this week, as the rest are already wrapped up from last week. If you did miss that, check out our last video where we covered all of the VCT regions. Brazil finished up their Stage 2 finals with Team Vikings taking down Shark Esports 3-1. Both teams getting seeded into the Valorant Masters event in Reykjavik. Now on to StarCraft, where the Team Liquid Star League number 7 had their qualifiers. Found their 16 players for the main bracket, including nearly all of the best players in the world, but with 2 notable participants missing. While the qualifiers were running, both Rogue and Maru were busy battling it out in the grand finals of the GSL, where Rogue would take a dominating victory 4-1 over Maru.
More Banelings than there are SCVs, so if each Baneling hit 1 SCV, there still would be Banelings left over.
Yeah, this is madness. He can kill just about anything with this. Here we go. He's going to put that to the test. Here come the Banelings rolling in right now. A good connection there. And they go on top of Marauder Thor. Yeah. They will kill the Marauder Thor and then keep going.
He just keeps rolling through, killing more SCVs.
Meanwhile, in StarCraft Brood War, the ASL finished up their groups with Hero and Rush, getting through Group D. They'll begin the playoffs this week.
Factory seems to be on the way, and he does have his own Goliaths being made.
Yeah, the only way to counter their Goliaths is with Goliaths of your own. He's landed that, like you said, put the Marines are coming out, just a little bit of extra stuff to take the fight.
Yeah, he just needs to repair here on the Goliaths. Ooh. And there we go. I think Rush has done it, Tasteless. With 2 Vultures in the main base of Light, that is it.
He knows. Well, I'm a bad person for doing that strategy. I deserve to lose.
Well, he's been playing very cheesy, and it does not look like it's going to pay off. GG, wow. And Rush goes on to the round of 8 again.
On to our next game. Rainbow Six Siege had the Benelux League continuing their group stage.
Alright, we're going to cut that off because we are back. We're back now. And we have our next challenger for Astrea. Let's get the get my co-caster back on. There you go. We are back with Hurtin' Time here. So our challenger to Astrea, who's won 3 in a row, is a player for Psystorm. There you go. So obviously there's some bias on this side of the broadcast, right?
Yeah, not just that, but also a Zerg player. So you'll definitely be rooting for Namshar to take out.
I play a lot more Protoss these days, but yeah, and the player, as you had just mentioned, there you go. That's him. Oh.
Wait, how many games has Astrea won now? Is that 3 or 4?
3. Welcome, guys.
3.
Psystorm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
I believe this is 4 games now for Astrea. Okay, anyway, the bottom left. Our Zerg player for Team Psystorm Gaming, from Sweden and is now in Canada.
Namshar.
And in the top right, the reigning King of the Hill champion. Playing for Alpha X, it's
Astrea.
Alright. Astrea. So far, normal again. Standard, normal opener. Protoss confirms it's a normal opener, so he gets his Nexus. Then he's gonna get his Cyber. This Overlord is gonna be slowed down by this zone. Or is he? I think he's just right at the edge where he doesn't get slowed down.
well, the Overlord without speed is so slow that if you slow it down by a
Yeah, it's even worse.
percentage, you can't really tell.
I guess that's true. I don't know what's the percent you get slowed down. Is it half? Half you can certainly tell, but anyway, when I play Zerg, I kind of avoid these slow zones for sure with the Overlord. I need to get to the base and see what the heck's going on. Actually, Namshar's going all the way inside the main and not even seeing the front. Right?
Yeah, this Overlord needs to start moving. Stalker's gonna come out soon. There, looks like he's moving it now. Oh, I like how he's using a probe to spot the Overlord so he can't
Yeah, that's
avoid hits. That was nice.
Yep, exactly. Continuous
I think
hits.
he's gonna lose the Overlord. He's just left it at the main suit for too long.
Yeah, that's and you know that's he doesn't expect a Stalker to be out though. You know, normally you don't do that. You want to get an Adept out and then get your. He's trying to cause some problems here, but he does lose the Overlord, and then he's gonna lose 4 Lings. Not enough. Astrea closes his choke in case this is an all-in. He realizes it's not, right? In case there's a lot of Lings. Or a committed pressure. Not an all-in, but there isn't one, so he's safe. He opens it up. Namshar actually just expands behind this. As the Spore, even though he didn't spot a Stargate, and that's because you don't know if there's a proxy Stargate. I guess he wasn't sure. At least on the bottom side.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't build his third at the gold. I guess he feels he can't connect the bases fast enough.
Yeah, me personally, I like doing that. You're right. It feels really good because it's right there. And you're not going to mine it anytime soon anyway until your third is up. And then when it's up, you should have enough units to defend. But maybe he doesn't feel comfortable with that. Double Stargate here for Astrea. Okay. Going to be rough.
Alright, so...
And there you go. Look at this. 2 Adepts. Oh, he's going to take one of them out, I think. No!
He saved them both.
Just get out there. With very little hit points. Kills 2 workers. A lot of Lings now going to go around to see if he expanded, maybe? No, he's trying to catch these Adepts, which can be easily picked up. Astrea does kill the tumor. I think we better follow this prism here. Although the queen's gonna push it out. Okay,
Look at where Astrea is expanding. He's right in that middle area.
Yeah, the secret base.
Yeah.
So I think he must have picked that up with the prism. And Namshar has no idea about this.
Yeah, I like that. He just scouted to see if he has a third. Now he's gonna think it's just a 2-base push. So this is that's a really smart place to expand. Probably
Yeah,
one of
it's
the last
really
places
cool.
to check.
Yeah, that's really cool to do. Because, you know, the Zerg just didn't have any overlords there. And he lost his first overlord here, remember? That normally would be outside there and could have spotted it. That's a pretty cool game here for... Will he lose the prism? He does! Okay, so he gets something back.
Oh, he's gonna see the expansion now.
Oh, and he does see
Overlord.
it. Yep, he sees it. Now, for some reason, my shift commands for watching this game is not working, so I can't do the vision thing, the follow, etc., guys. So just bear with me.
Yeah, I don't think these Phoenix are gonna be able to stop it in time. He's gonna need some ground units to.
Yeah, no ground
get in
units. That's the problem. But he also realizes now that there's so many Phoenixes, this can only be double Stargate. Right? The Queens are gonna move there. I don't think he needs to go down there with the Queens, honestly, because
I don't think I would spend all my units killing that Nexus. He's got all the probes out of it. Yeah, he lost all his roaches.
yeah, his Queens can go back. I think just the Lings is enough, right? But now he has to worry about this big army that's coming his way with lifts from the Phoenixes. So this is the only part that's very, you know, that I think Namshar just needs to be ready about. Oh, he can't. Oh, he doesn't take out that sentry. That would have been nice to take out, but he does have a fort base now at the gold. So this is pretty decent for Namshar. Except the Phoenix numbers are pretty big.
Yeah, he probably supply block the heck out of Namshar. Finds where all the overlords are hiding.
Yeah. Namshar has 11 Hydras coming out though. But it's a great start for Namshar so far if he can mitigate this damage by all these Phoenixes, which are hanging out here at the middle to catch any reinforcements.
That is a lot of Phoenix.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's double Stargate being chronoed, and he's making more. So this can quickly get out of hand if he's not careful. And still, no, the Phoenixes have not dropped. And now he's going to join forces with all his anti-air. He feels like he has enough, but I don't think he does have enough. At least he kills 2 the Phoenixes. But there's more where that's coming from. Oh, actually, he stopped making Phoenixes. The gold isn't even being mined just yet. Okay. The Phoenix count is still high, but there's a lot of Hydras here now. It gets a little dangerous for him to stay. He's lost 3 of them now. He's still kind of hanging out here. And now I think he's going to be droning up the gold, which he will find.
Astrea sees it now. Yeah.
But at least Astrea has his 3rd base saturated too during all that, and he has a lot of immortals. He's going to Colossus deck, by the way.
Yeah, and he's building a lot of gateways at his 3rd. So.
Yeah, so it's a good start for Namshar, but can he handle all that Colossus, right? He is getting a 5th base now. What's Namshar doing behind this? Upgrades for the Hydra, so he's sticking with the Hydra tech for now. And his creep spread is decent.
So Astrea's gonna try and stop his gold mining.
Yeah, and he's in a good spot. He can force field these workers out. And boom.
Yeah,
that's rough right there. Now Astrea takes his 4th base and he's hoping to get a big lead now. If the the Zerg can pounce on this army. Right? And he can force a recall. Okay, Astrea knows this. He may want to recall. It's very risky unless he feels confident on fighting.
Yeah, he should recall out of here. This is very dangerous.
He loses his main army. Zerg can just go up, and look at that. He's forcing he's baiting the force fields. See how he's doing that? He's the other one get trapped. Very nice play.
High ground.
But you know the Zerg isn't committing because he knows there's force fields, and boom! Now he knows the force field has been used, and he's gonna jump at him. There's at least one more. He's gonna try to do a surround. He's gonna lose his whole army here. Recalling only a sentry. Oh my gosh, that's really good for Namshar. He actually didn't even lose his gold, and he's gonna catch this disruptor. Oh no! That move, that A move. I mean, not the A move, the shift move. I think if he just focused on it, he would have gotten it. Namshar only has one Colossus here is not looking. It's gonna go down pretty fast. Namshar taking a really good fight here. Is he gonna dethrone this champ? There's already a Colossus back up. He's gonna back off and do the damage that he can do, separating out his units, avoiding that Colossus. Okay, he's gonna back off. Although these guys are trapped. Okay, may have to trade because I think these stalkers are going to be pretty fast. They're blink stalkers too. Although there's more where that's coming from. This is a very big, pretty active game, guys. Very scrappy.
Yeah, Namshar has a good supply lead, but the economy for Astrea is a lot better. Although he is mining the gold.
Hey, there's a disruptor here. He's got to watch out. He can't take a shot off these disruptors. I think he better be careful. He doesn't know about the disruptor until it pops out. Oh, good. It's he only got 2, so that was a decent dodge. Namshar is now. He's trying. It's hard to follow this without going zoom because it's very important. The positioning here. You see how he has 2 groups here, trying to make sure he's not coming from one side, especially with that disruptor. The Phoenixes, 2 fall down. Good dodge, and now he might commit here. No, he doesn't. Okay.
That offensive blink to kill 1 queen
was not worth it, huh?
Not worth it. There were a lot of.
And look at this. This
Hydras
Phoenix, he sends it over there, and sees no base there. Good saturation here for Namshar. They both have good amount of workers. It's really just about it's all about the battles now. Right?
And Namshar, he's maxed out.
He is maxed out. Okay, and he needs to he is on a creep, so he can easily run back. There you go. Man, this is a pretty good match. 3 Colossi now. And a disruptor. Namshar's getting Vipers, and that'll negate those Colossi disruptor as soon as he gets those Vipers out. Very good game so far here for Namshar. But of course, Astrea is still the 4-time king. Namshar obviously is on Hive already. And adding Lurker Tech. 2 of them, so he wants to get the upgrades really fast.
He's got the economy for it, that's for sure.
And he's getting his 6th base here too. The Prism loads up some charge slots. I think Namshar knows about it. Sends some roaches here, and he's on the move. The Vipers are out. Okay, guys. The Templar is here though, so it could feed back the Vipers. Here it is. The Storm's not done. So here it is. He's gonna pull. He pulls 2 Colossi instantly. But that was a good disruptor shot too. And there's carriers out now too. Oh no, this gets really complex now. Is there a spire? No spire?
I just saw him put something down. What was that? A Spire?
Yeah, I don't know. You can probably click on.
Yeah,
on
right.
that.
It's at his natural.
No, it's not a Spire. It's a Evo. But so he has lurkers with range coming up. Still about halfway through it. The danger though is the carrier transition. The Roach here knows that there's no base on the top right.
But Astrea's maxed out. He's gonna have to throw some units away if he wants to transition to carriers.
Exactly. And good pulls here by this is so hard to observe just because there could be an attack anywhere, right? And then Astrea has a group on the top. Obviously there's a big group here on the bottom middle. I thought he had the prism. It might have died. Oh, there it is. It's still here, the prism. Astrea, Namshar knows about it, so he's hanging out there. Okay, his upgrades are done. And there you go. The upgrades are done. That's why he did that. There's 4 carriers now, though. And I think he's going to push right here. Oh, the disruptor shot!
Nice disruptor shots.
And the storm is decent, but there's more lurkers where this comes from. There are a lot of carriers, though. Namshar, is he going to go for it? He does get one of the carriers.
Nice double pull.
But he's going to take a
disruptor
beautiful
shot.
disruptor hit.
Got all those Hydras.
There's a big attack on the top left also. 21 workers were killed. That's pretty bad. But Namshar really needs to do something then on this side of things. These lurkers are powerful, but they don't hit the air, and he has to run back. He may need his units on the top, but he's still no Spire. He's going to try to do this with just Hydras and Vipers.
Surprised that Namshar is not hitting multiple places at once.
Yeah, you could definitely hit on the top, but and as you say that,
there he goes.
All right, spotted, and the mining on the gold, he can certainly challenge it too. Astrea knows about it. He sends some of his forces there, and he's gonna wipe out that base. So that's really good for Namshar because he can't.
Namshar's hitting at the bottom too.
Yeah.
So.
And there's the big attack at the bottom. He has to kill this base. He does kill it. And he's going to kill this base too. Still good disruptor hits. These lurkers are still alive on the top right. These lurkers here are within vision. That's the problem. If he can kill this base, he's in great shape. But oh, and the lurkers are moving down here. Nice move. If Namshar also takes the that base, but this new base here is saved. But a lot of the 24 workers were killed. He splits his lurkers, but they don't survive long enough. Here it is, the pull. He's going to slowly whittle down these carriers just by pulling them. But there's a lot of carriers, though. The disruptor shots. Okay, not too bad. He's going to try to pull again. I guess that's the way he's going to do this. Just keep pulling him.
That's a good side storm. I think that base is gonna fall. There's no way to save it.
Yeah, he's gonna back off. He does have other bases, which is okay, including this one, which Astrea probably seen. These carriers are becoming a big problem. Carrier and disruptor, you know, the Hydras are pretty hard countered here. He's gonna jump in at some of them. Good dodge here. Oh, that one was good. And the storm is decent.
So many things to dodge. Jeez.
Yeah, and it's just... He needs some Vipers. That's the problem, too. He's going to go in here, and he might kill one of the carriers. He does, but there's even more where that came from. 2 carriers killed, but I think it's time to back off. Not looking good. Namshar running out of steam now. And he's even lost this base. And, you know, if he had a Spire, he probably could have popped out a lot of Corruptors. But the problem is the Hydras are hard countered by... You know, they have to... Yeah, the Zealots and the Disruptor and Psystorm. Exactly. And then they have to shoot Interceptors. So it's a losing battle. You know, it's really tough to deal with.
That's what I find the most annoying thing about carriers is just that your units kind of go crazy shooting at interceptors, and it's so hard to focus fire.
Yeah, and the thing is, Vikings are really good though versus carriers with the range, but then you have to deal with the storm. And so, you know, that's the thing, right? Once Skytoss gets this type of army, it's really hard. And a narrow game, you know, narrow loss there for Namshar test towards the end, but Astrea.
They will pull it out.
Keeps winning. Good attempt there, though, but that was a really good game, man.
It was. Yeah, he was ahead until around the 18-minute mark. Looking at the graphs here.
That was really cool. I was, man, take a breather from that. Jeez. That was not easy. So, we'll be right back. Once again, we'll get the next game lined up. I'll be right back, guys.
Date with Gamma Gaming on top of the list at the end of Playday 7. And over on in the fighting game world, we have the Smash World Tour Northwest America Qualifier. Skittles taking first place and 8 total players from that qualifier, making it to the NA West Regional Finals.
It's certainly on the money here, friends. Looking for looking for back air, possibly Nair. Same for Pandaren here, and then drop shield. There's the F smash. Pandaren is going to shut it down right there for game number 1.
In Mortal Kombat, the Liga Latina ran 4 qualifiers for the MK11 Pro competition in Brazil, Mexico, Latin America North, and Latin America South. Over in FIFA, the North American qualifiers for the FIFA 21 Global Series finished up with Lu 11 winning on PS4 and Farm winning over on Xbox One.
There and trusting his defender with that side tackle. That could easily been a pin. If it's a different referee, a referee that likes to see pins, he could have called it a pin. But Luke's is confident in his defensive abilities.
Well, Neymar's in behind here, and now you're going to see Neymar bury it in. And Luke's might have just scored the goal to win him a championship.
And to finish up our recap on this week, we have the Call of Duty League, which finished its group stage. The Toronto Ultra topping Group A and the New York Subliners on top of Group B. Those teams will get the highest seeds going into the Stage 3 Majors, which starts up this week.
Continues to win the fight, says that's going to be 3. Prestini, the last man alive, and he gets dealt with as well as the Surge. Now waving the white flag here in the hard point, 3 seconds left. And that is going to be a London.
Well, that does it for us this week. We try to cover as many of the major events going on throughout as many esports as we can. But if there's an event or an esport that we missed, let us know down in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with the multitude of events that are going on every single week. I've been Chicken Man here for the Psystorm Esports Network, and I'll see you next time.
All right, we're back. So we have a situation here where there was a little bit of a slight miscommunication where we had I think we had a communication issue, but we'll get into that later. I think the game is ready, so it'll be a TVP, and it's a player I've seen his name around in the regions, right? A lot of the tournaments. I think he's one of the. Not sure where he's from. I know he's in Europe, so but we'll see how he plays. I'm gonna say I think he might be Russian, but you can probably Google that. Curtain time. Google his name and then StarCraft. But we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Whenever this is loaded up, we're gonna be on Death Aura with Astrea now. Is that 5 or 6 in a row?
I think it's 5.
Is it 5? Yeah. 5 in a row, guys.
He's Romanian.
Okay, he's Romanian. Got it. And so, let's see. Astrea has won. I think I have to look in the replays because they do hide the. We do like hidden history, right? I think that's what the players like to do. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, okay, so 4 in a row for Astrea.
Okay.
Going for 5 right now. So we're ready to go whenever these guys are ready.
I was giving him credit already for this game. Oh, they dropped out.
Oh. Okay, I guess this is the wrong map or server. So let's get out of that one and rejoin. Hang tight, guys. This is cross-region stuff. Romania and I'm pretty sure Astrea is still here in the US.
Looks like Death Aura is not in the map pool. That's what I'm seeing in the lobby.
Oh, yeah. It's not. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how that ended up being. If we had to rotate around, I mean, it would be. So the ones that we do have, what? Lightshade, Oxide, Romanticide, 2000 Atmosphere, Beckett Industries, Blackburn, Yaganata. I think those are the official maps. Actually, all you have to do is click on ladder and then maps. Click on your versus and then maps, and there you go. Blackburn, Beckett, Oxide, Lightshade, Romanticide, Jaganata, and 2000 Atmospheres. Those are the official maps. But let's see if Liquipedia is already updated with the results so far for day 2. And let me show you guys that on. But yeah, there you go. So it'll be Cuku. Are we switching servers? Hold on a minute. Double check. Guys kind of disappeared here. Michelle, just let us know what's up with that. But there you go. I revealed who's playing next as Cuku. Cuku. I have no idea how to say that. Cuckoo bird.
It was Cuckoo, but
Cuckoo.
Is
Yeah,
it with an O or two U's? What was it?
Romanian too, so I don't know how they may say things a little differently on certain words or pronunciation of things that we screw up, right? Who knows? So how many matches have we had so far? We are at
Fast had 2, and Astrea's had 4.
Yeah, so this is not blazing fast like yesterday's games. Those games yesterday were really fast. So far we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 7th game, and we are already matching yesterday's stream, right? We're actually past yesterday's stream as far as how long. We're also competing with DreamHack right now. The bigger tournament people are watching. That's the ESL Pro Tour.
I just loaded up Twitch and I see Cuku is streaming. Is he streaming these matches?
Okay, I guess he's gonna stream the matches. But you know, at the high level, I don't think, especially the more famous ones, they really don't want their reputation ruined by cheating, stream sniping. You know, because you just lose out completely. There's just no good reason, especially for a small tournament. Why would you do that, right?
Exactly.
Like, I think those that might be tempted, it'll be for $60,000 where life bet lost the game on purpose. You know, those kind of cheating. A one-time thing where he doesn't even lose. Okay, he's bugging out, so he's restarting. So hang tight. Our admin is restarting his PC, so hang tight, guys. I guess when he's back, hop back on. But what have you seen so far? I mean, the games, Astrea just looking really strong. We kind of knew he was at this level, right?
Yeah, that's the game proceeds. He just gets stronger and stronger, his end game. I really thought he was in trouble versus Namshar last game. And
I think the problem there, Namshar had a really good attack at the top and bottom where he killed the top base, but then the bottom base, he lost all his lurkers and took too many shots, and he didn't kill that base. I think if he was able to kill that base, he'd be in great shape. And even on the way to the top base, right, he passed by the gold. I think he could have left a lurker there, preventing mining.
yeah, from the other side, actually. I was thinking about that.
Yeah, or
you know,
left a couple of hydras or something, but it's hard. There's all this stuff is going on at the same time. So,
yeah.
I think he would have been fine. If he killed that base, prevent mining from the gold for that long, I think he's in great shape. He had the bases on the middle too, right?
Yeah, I think at one point he was at 199 supply versus like 160 supply.
Yeah, and there was only 4 carriers at that time, so if he was able to do the damage he need, then he's in great shape. Then he might have enough time to get the needed corruptor. Because eventually you do want corruptors, I feel, right? When that numbers gets really high like that. And then you need to do the parasitic bomb. But he was kind of stuck on the Hydra tech for so long. And he's had to because the fights were so scrappy. If you transition during all those fights, you might not have the units, right? So, I don't know. This is like top level StarCraft. So, I don't really know for sure if what I'm saying is correct either. That's what I think, right? You know, after casting these games, I kind of want to play and try them out. So,
yeah, I want to play too, but that's gonna have to wait till later tonight.
Okay, there you go. So it looks like we have our invite. He's back. Good to go. And it's gonna be Cuku. I'll just say it like that because I have no idea how to say his name properly.
I'm going with Cuku.
Cuku. Cuku versus Astrea. Coming right up. Welcome everybody. This is
Storm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
So we don't have an intro for Cuku because he signed up, you know, just recently signed up. We try to make graphics for each of the players if we get it early enough. But in the top right, from Romania, the Terran player, it's Cuku, or Cuku, or whatever we want to say. Correct us, please. The proper thing here.
And in the bottom left, we've got the reigning King of the Hill champion. 4 games in a row that he's won.
Yep.
Playing for Alpha X, it's
Astrea.
Alright, man. Can this Terran do it? We saw Botvinnik have a nice game, but he just could not break through, right? I felt like Botvinnik had a good chance to push over after he MP'd the Templars, and if he kept going, especially with the bio, you never really know, right? You wipe out everything. But he went all the way home because of the Prism drop, right? So,
yeah.
And then after that, Astrea had the needed time to get another base, get Storm energy, get more stuff, right? And then everything else fell from there for Botvinnik, but.
Yeah, I always find that so disheartening. Like when Terran, you know, fights and wins a battle, and you know, but it was barely won, and then all of a sudden you just see all these units just warp in. You're like,
You mean in the front?
goals.
Yeah, because you have to
Yeah.
you have to reinforce from far away, right? And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that is tough, and that's why a lot of Terrans too, they do a couple of attacks where they drop somewhere else and this and that, and then their main army has to keep growing. Then they start doing that march, the continuous march to finish them off. But it's usually like some sort of siege. You need that siege position. That's why tanks and liberators come into play. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Terran player. I play some of it, but from what I'm seeing on the pro level, that is the tough one. Protoss is a powerful race. They have less units, but each of them is powerful, right? Zerg has the weakest individual units, but they win by swarm. And then Terran is kind of in between. They can kind of swarm you with mass bio, that then are super mobile, can heal, etc. But you have to worry about area of effect damage stuff, right? So that's the cool thing about StarCraft.
Think of this opener. It's
like a 2-1-1 if he gets a Stargate after this. There's the Adept. He immediately pulls the worker so he doesn't lose it. He's gonna.
he's gonna get the worker though. I think. Yeah, he's gonna get the worker.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Oh,
he
no.
doesn't want to take a risk
Nice
losing.
save.
He doesn't want to take a risk losing the Adept. So very good micro here by Cuku. There's 5 Marines here now. Definitely won't shade. But there's 2 Adepts here now. Okay, he sees 2 Adepts, so he's like, I don't want to fight 2 Adepts. He can't do anything to my base anyway. Adepts are not good at killing buildings. He's just kind of denying mining. But here's the key part, and you know all about this. Can't let him in. Once they're in, man, you're in trouble. Okay, so behind this, Dark Templar already for this, and he just dropped mules. Oh no, Dark Templar, man, is coming up. Does he have a proxy pylon? And there it is, the single proxy for the Dark Templar. You know, he's keeping him busy with just these adepts, but he doesn't know he's actually gonna DT him. Does he have the scans? He needs to save him. No scan there. 1 scan energy here. He better not drop a mule, but he is going to push, maybe. He needs a, oh man, there's no eBay. He might just lose right here pretty quickly. And he drops the mule. Oh no, and here's the 2 adepts.
Or you mean the...
I mean 2 DTs.
DTs?
Yeah, oh, he is in big trouble. See, these adepts are just a distraction. And here comes the GG DTs. No scan available. Well, there is one. 1 scan from that. He's actually gonna wait. And then he's gonna go. He's like, okay, let you go out, and boom. Starts hitting it. Cuku's just gonna go. He's like, okay, fine. But
Yeah, you can just warp in some DTs at home to
you can
defend. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. No eBay, nothing. He's actually just gonna keep going and save his energy. All right, that's how he's gonna deal with it. He's gonna save his energy and just go kill. Right? So he's gonna be very judicious with his scans. There's another scan. The DTs are working on these command centers. He needs to lift them.
Yeah.
He needs
Another
one more
DT,
scan.
no scans from Jay.
And there you go. That was a nice build.
Astrea.
Nice try
Yeah, I
by,
think-
I don't think you can skip. He skipped the eBay, man. He skipped all the other stuff. And that was what he was vulnerable to, right? The DT.
Yeah. Yeah, he was going for an early push. Looked like he just didn't want to play the end game.
Indeed, well, Astrea chose the right counter to what he's doing. Because he did that before he even knew what was up, right?
Yeah.
He was already warping in a Dark Shrine. So, we're getting towards the latter end of this. And this is probably the last match, Mizell. That's coming up next. Ashiro is telling us that it's Cuku, like the cuckoo bird, according to Matheson. So I think you might be right, Hurtin' Time.
Oh, okay, great.
All right, well, we can play. You know what? So actually, we're gonna have 2 games after this, and you'll want to watch the next 2 games. Trust me.
All right.
Trust me, guys. We'll do two more games. This next guy, before we start, I'd like to explain. He is back on because there was a miscommunication, and he stayed up late to play. What he didn't realize was we weren't gonna play him until next week. Right? But since he stayed up late, he's in Korea right now. I feel bad. It's already 2 a.m. over there. Right? We should let him play. And so, without further ado, let's get this game going with our new player who is coming back. This is a executive decision. I'm gonna allow this so he can play. Because it's all about the players really here, right? We wanna, they stayed up late. There was a miscom there. So he is gonna come back and play again, and you will see who he is in a moment. And there he is, guys. Back on. Loading the game up, playing from Korea. He is there to practice and compete in GSL. So, anyway, Astrea does tie the record for most wins in a row, right? In King of the Hill, with special, with the 5th one. Top left from Alpha X.
Astrea.
And in the bottom right, playing for Team Exxon, we have the Zerg player.
Cham.
Yep, he's back, guys. We will allow it.
Didn't Cass also win 5 games, or was he on 4?
It's on Liquipedia. I can't look right now, but you can probably check for me. It's already updated. But 5 is the record, and he's tied. Astrea is tied with Special. I don't know if Kaz got to 5 in a row. He might have.
Yeah, at this level of competition, winning 5 in a row is pretty difficult.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
So, Team Exxon versus Alpha X here. Astrea is so good. Cham is so good though too. So the top level players actually made it really cool to watch, right? Namshar had a good chance, but Cham is also very dangerous. So there you go. We'll see how this game plays out. It's a normal start too. for both of them. Look at this probe denying some mining. If you have extra APM and you're that good, that's what you do. Right? Because you're causing these workers to go reposition and mine something else. So you're effectively denying one of the mineral lines for a little bit. Mineral lines, one of the mineral patches for a little bit. And that adds up, right? You keep doing that, you have the extra APM, sure, why not? Then you're taking away what? How many minerals per mining?
Yeah, well, the drones start switching patches. So.
Exactly, but it's a lot of work, right? Because you still have to do stuff at home, you know? You can't miss your timings, and Astrea doesn't. Cham is going to expand after this to the front. So this is an aggressive third base. So when Zergs do this, they're ready to queen walk you or attack or something, right? They normally... To me, I like doing this. Just gives me the option if I want to attack earlier, closer. The creep spread gets going. He's going to get one. No. Nice move. See, this is the pro level, man. See how that is? Boom! Nope.
You got it one.
He didn't see that one. That the Def was hanging back there, lurking there. It's like, okay, you went there. Boom, I got you. So he gets one. No creep tumor here yet. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, you need the creep tumor. You're going to... He's protecting it with the queens. But actually, Astrea is going to go back up now. Rejoin this other one. And add another gateway. And he already has a Stargate with Void Ray. So still pretty standard here. Which Cham sees. And he sees that it's an Oracle follow-up. But Astrea cancels it. You see that? There you go. Those are the extra things you can do. Maximize your advantage. Third base for Astrea.
Actually, he restarted to warp in the Oracle, so
yeah,
maybe he canceled it by mistake?
I don't know. Maybe he changed his mind. He's like, you know what? I do want it. So, he wants the vision, maybe? Because when you have the Oracle, then you can tell if a Queen Walk's about to happen pretty easily, right? Because the Oracles are fast. He is seeing so many Queens here. Look at this. Look how many Queens he's seeing. Now you have... he does see a lot of workers, so... And there is no Roach Warren? Is there a Roach Warren? No Roach.
Going up now.
Okay, it's going up now. The Queen Walk is pretty late. Usually you want to go around 4 minutes. It's already 4:49.
He saw the third, but he decided not to.
Yeah, you can't do anything with that third, the way that's set up. Yeah. Okay, so the Oracle's here. Gonna try
to Adepts to harass.
There it is.
Gonna do the stasis.
But there's four queens there ready to slap that down pretty fast, right?
Well, he lost one adept. He's gonna lose them both.
He does kill 3 workers. Not enough. Definitely not a good trade. His Oracles haven't really done anything yet. Cham's looking decent here with the defense. 6 workers from the... Where?
Well, the Oracle just went in.
The Oracle flew in somewhere. Yeah, I guess it killed it over this side. And he tags and sees a lair. Now he's gonna look for what else is next. Is there a Nidus? We saw the Nidus from GogoJOey. What we're seeing here is infestation pit. So could be swarm hosts. There's actually no more Void Ray or Oracle after this. I think maybe when he saw 5 queens, he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna go air. I'll just go massive units here with the Storm. The Templars warping in for Archons and then Storm later. Pretty it's pretty interesting game. I don't know if they're just kind of back and forth, kind of adjusting to what they see, but there's Swarm Host here with no Nidus. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be Swarm Host, but usually you want to have Nidus with that. right? Because swarm hosts are so slow. But swarm hosts are really good against what Astrea has here. Oh, these queens get trapped. Astrea, really good. He does see one swarm host. That doesn't mean it's swarm host, but now he sees multiple, so now he knows what this is about. Because, you know, you can make a mistake and make one swarm host by mistake, right? But can he survive this onslaught? Oh, these force fields by Astrea have been fantastic. And if Astrea can punish him with this first attack while the swarm hosts are on cooldown, Cham is in big trouble. This is his only base. He doesn't have a fourth base.
How many queens did he just lose? Or was it 3 or 4 queens? I think he just lost.
I don't know. If you click on the units lost tab, let's see if we can do that for you. Units lost. There's some tab there. Oh, you know what we could do? Shift B shows 3 queens lost. 17 workers. I mean 17 lings.
Yeah.
This is a lot of roaches. And he's gonna push with the queens too. With the swarm host lagging behind. Where's the swarm host? Where is the swarm host? Oh, they're on the other side. They're killing the Nexus. Oh, he just doesn't get it. I think he didn't.
Missed it.
I don't think he targeted it initially, and it was late because you should be able to kill that with
and
these numbers.
Astrea is returning the favor.
Yeah. Oh, and I think he will get this. There's no transfuse available. Just narrowly missing killing that. This is crazy. These are the types of things that happen, right? We see Astrea taking the better part of these kind of things, right? And here's another attempt. Yeah, he should get it this time. And then he can get the tech. And let's see which tech he targets. He doesn't actually target. He's focusing on something else here. But he does send the Void Ray here to take care of these pesky swarm hosts. And there's a big attack here. I don't know. Can Cham deal with this? This is a lot of Protoss. And decent disruptor shot here. The swarm hosts are trying to run away. Void Ray's already killed quite a few. What a game. But you know, Astrea is mining less, but he needs to be careful with these. And he dodged it. Nice job. Swarm hosts are going on the other side with the queen protecting it, right? From the Void Ray. So this is Swarm Host Roach style here by Astrea, by Cham, who's also going into Hive. He's gonna run into it. He sees it.
Oh, he's gonna lose a lot of his swarm hosts here, I think.
Yeah, he is gonna lose the swarm host. I think he should have run the swarm host to the locust. Because
he's attacking also on at the third.
I don't think he has enough here. Those swarm hosts are very expensive. He loses all of them. And the fourth base by Astrea is up. Cham is getting his fourth base also. He is tagged. His Roach Ravager army is tagged by the Oracle, so he sees exactly where they are, what's around them.
That Warp Prism is still at his main.
Oh my gosh, that Prism is the problem. That is the bane of Zerg. The Warp Prism. Actually, it's the bane of all the other races that deal with Protoss. And this is the finishing blow. I don't think he has enough here. Good vials, but it doesn't matter. Look at this massive force. He still hasn't cleaned up that Prism, so it's back. Oh, he somehow kills him. Very scrappy game. When you play Astrea, it's scrappy, guys.
I think he's gonna lose his main again, though.
He does.
Yeah.
And now a new record. 6 in a row.
Astrea.
Hey, it was a good pretty good strategy by Cham, but you know, he didn't finish the Nexus. He's supposed to have finished that. I'm pretty sure he didn't target it initially because that amount of Swarm Host should be able to kill it. Right? So he had to shoot he had to shoot twice. Effectively, if you don't kill something, you're targeting it, you don't kill it, then it's like you wasted that time, right? So that's the thing. So his first shot didn't really do anything. And then he finally killed it on the next round, but he needed that Swarm Host doing something else, maybe with his army, right? For the second wave. I don't know, and that was the problem. So that's a lot, you know, a lot of mining time that could have been lost. The opportunity cost of the Swarm Host helping with the main battle.
Yeah.
That was that to me was the problem. And then he was still on just 3 bases, right? You usually want to have four hatcheries versus 3 or 5 versus. But now we're gonna have our final game. No, or wait, what? Maybe not. Maybe not yet, because I was, you know, I'll tell you later. Because Mizell said we have someone else, but I'm seeing some other player here, so maybe that's not it. Because I want to end it on the other player. So we may have 2 games, 1 game, maybe 2. Okay, so let's get going on this next game. Astrea going for a record, extending his record. 6 now, right?
Yep. Games, PvP.
Six now. Welcome everyone. This is
Storm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
And it's our challengers from Team Exxon. It's Ryan. Wants to avenge his teammate who just lost.
And then the top right with a 6-game winning streak, representing Alpha X, it's
Astrea.
This time it's PvP, so can he do it? Can he pull the upset, guys? Pretty much similar builds. Expanding right up the front because there's a high ground here anyway. So we shall see.
So he only had 1 probe mining gas there.
Yeah.
Both of them just have 1 probe each.
Yeah, it's a timing thing. They know that they have 1 mine, 1 scouting, and 1 making buildings. And then of course he's gonna start rallying. Look at this. Pretty typical when they do the block. But did Astrea's worker die? Oh, it's still there. Okay. And look at that, he's ready to block the blocker. Sneaky, sneaky. You see that? If that doesn't get scouted, that can cause a lot of problems later. We all know what it's like to deal with that hidden pylon. Oh man, this is pretty ballsy. Oh man.
Building a gateway in his base.
That is really ballsy. Of course, Astrea doesn't know about it. He can pull it off. Ryan may not even make a Nexus here. He wants to make sure that that probe is dead. Because he wants to warp in units. In fact, I'm surprised he's not chronoing. He's going to close this off and he's going to put the pressure at the front. That way, Astrea may not check, right? So, this is a very good gamble, and you can easily win with this. And look at that, he's doubling down, guys. More gateways. That's effectively 5 gates. This gateway is already done. and he's pushing at the front to keep the pressure. Astrea has no idea he actually could upset him right here.
Expanded.
Yeah, he expands. He can't lose this though. The Astrea force fields have been great.
And Astrea looked for a proxy, but he didn't check inside his main.
Yeah, exactly. And Ryan has a backup plan. He's gonna expand. Oh, and I think he saw it with that probe. He knows.
Stay cool.
Yep, he saw it.
Yeah, he saw it. So the gateway is done. The warp gate is done, and here comes the pain. He's gonna pull workers, but he's here. Oh, and if he kills this pylon, that's no warp-ins. He's going for a DT also, by the way.
That's a lot of adepts.
That's a lot of adepts already here. They're gonna cause problems, and he spots the DT shrine, so Ryan should be good to go. He's killing that pylon too. So many workers killed already. He's not microing this one. Okay, now he is. He kills the problematic gateway pylon, but he still has so many more workers because he did get it ahead, and he doesn't kill the front. The good news is he did see the dark shrine, and he needs to run back. Okay, well. There you go.
That one warp-in did wreak a little havoc in Astrea's main, but he was able to fight it off.
Indeed, but now it's Dark Templar time, so what does Ryan do? Immediately makes an observer. Ryan has the lead. A small lead, but it's a lead. Astrea was able to mitigate the damage and reproduce probes faster because he did have 2 nexuses for a while there. Ryan's going blink, and so is Namshar. Astrea. Ryan only 1 worker lead now. Follow-up scout for Ryan will reveal the forge. No gases. I think he saw the robo also. Ryan had a great start, man. Astrea also scouts and sees the composition. Slight lead for Ryan still, but +1 coming for Astrea. Ryan doesn't have a forge. I think he's gonna go Blink Stalker all in after this because he's not getting a 3rd base. He's not getting upgrades. He's gonna add another gas for extra for the Blink Stalkers that he needs to warp in, I guess, right? So the observers are here. 1 observer anyway. And he's gonna move out now with the prism. Blink's about to finish.
Yeah, he's got a large supply lead.
He does.
Ryan, that is. This would be a good time to attack.
Large, he kills, something. Might be a Zealot. And there you go. Ryan's gonna go for it, guys. If he can do this with the Blink Stalkers, Astrea doesn't know it's coming. He has a large Blink Stalker army here. And he's gonna blink right up here. Coming. There it is. This can be the winning blow if he can pull it off. There's a lot of Blink Stalkers. Are we gonna see an upset here? This is all Blink Micro. It all started with the proxy. He's gonna back off from that charge. From the photon, the shield battery charge. He can't lose this prism though. Oh, he loses the prism, and he can't sustain this. So he may not win here, but he has damage. Oh man, losing the prism. But he does have a 3rd base.
Attack, but he did start a 3rd.
Yeah, man, that was so. This is what makes Astrea so good, right? You have what you think is the lead, and then boom, you know, probably the win. If you think about it, when you're able to have a lot more Blink Stalkers there, right? Continuous warp-ins, he's forced to fight with his workers, etc. He's not mining. The pressure is on him. But once the Prism is down, you know, that's the end of that. Astrea sees that. He does get his own expansion started up.
Yeah, that was a great defense. I thought for sure that Ryan was gonna pull that off.
Yeah, that was. Oh, this may be good for the trade. There is only one. No, he doesn't decide to do it. We're seeing Astrea here almost, you know, with his defense.
Had a worker lead too.
Yeah.
He had to pull workers and everything.
Exactly. So a worker lead, because probably Ryan during all that was not continuously making workers. I don't know, because he did have the worker lead for a while. So that's the only explanation you would have, right? One stopped making workers. And he's gonna try again. There's only one immortal here, so if he can overwhelm this, he's gonna.
I don't know if he can.
Yeah, there's already one immortal in the shield battery here. He doesn't have overwhelming numbers. I don't even think he has he doesn't have the upgrade lead either. In fact, Astrea is about to take a 2+2 upgrade lead, 2-0. That DT killed 5 workers. Astrea now with 11 worker lead. Not looking good anymore. Amazing defense there by Astrea. I thought he was definitely dead, but Ryan's gonna try another drop with the Prism here on this side with... Okay. He's gonna do a 2-prong attack, a main group of Stalkers here, Blink Stalkers here, and then another one on the right. Maybe he'll warp in something, some charge or something. I don't know. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, upgrades are gonna start to make a difference here.
Upgrades are pretty big difference. +3 is already being started by Astrea. He is losing this battle already, but he does warp in stuff here. But there is a shield battery. Remember, folks. He does focus on that blink on the Prism. That's what you do. And Ryan knows it. We have a new extended record. So let's see if there's one more game here or not, or are we done for the day? But
Astrea
shows how good he is. You have a lead, but chance to win twice, but can't pull it off. You know, the guys. It was a valiant effort. We'll do one more game if it's yeah, okay. Okay, this is the last game, guys. I think. Let me double check. Let me double check if this is the last game. 1 minute. Okay, we're gonna hop on to this next one. I think this is the guy we all want to see too if you're a Terran player, in which you are.
Alright.
So let's load him up into this. So this next player, you guys can tweet this if people want to watch this guy, because he's a cool player.
This is gonna be fun.
Yep, it is gonna be fun. from Team Liquid. It's gonna be uThermal, guys. So we're ready to go. Gonna be on romantic. Oh, it looks like it's the wrong place somehow. Okay, we're gonna remake hang tight. So here's what's gonna happen. If Astrea wins, I think we're good to end the day, right? If uThermal wins, we'll give him. It's up to him if we want to play another game, depending on how fast this game is, right? How long this game is, because we are obviously over the time. So that's the situation. Because, you know, uThermal just got on. I don't want him to be one and done, right? Give him a chance to play a couple games if he wants. If he wins. If Astrea wins, I think we're done for the day. Astrea will extend his lead to a record. So right now he's at 7, right?
Yep.
If he wins, that would be 8, and that's good to go. Alright, this is exciting, guys. I'm a big fan of both of these players. This is
Storm StarCraft League, King of the Hill.
All right. The man from Team Liquid.
uThermal.
There you go.
And in the top left, playing for Alpha X. He seems unstoppable today. He is.
Astrea.
Well, if any Terran can do it, this is one. That's a great chance. One of the top Terran players in Europe. We have Hero Marine there, of course Clem. And I'd put uThermal there, right? Am I forgetting anybody? Oh, look at this. Mind game. So this is not really a proxy, it's just to make Astrea think it's a proxy, right? Because when he goes in here, he doesn't see it. It's like, oh no, there's a proxy somewhere. But in reality, it's not really a proxy. It's just a mind game thing. So Astrea is already looking for a closer proxy. So we already know. Astrea is aware of this possibility, right?
Yeah, it seems to be pretty common against Protoss by Terran these days.
Yeah, I think Ruff told us that yesterday, that Terrans have been proxying because of the way things have been in the current meta. Look, Astrea isn't even scouting directly at the base, so he hasn't fallen for the trick yet, right?
Yep, he's not seeing proxy, so he just went ahead and expanded.
Yeah, so this is not working out yet for uThermal. And it's not gonna work out. He's just hanging out back here. Look at this Marine. It's just barely gonna miss this. Oh, he sees it! Briefly. Briefly. He sees it now. He sees it twice, through 3 times. uThermal. There he is. He sees it. So Astrea still has no idea what's up, right? He has no idea that he was being tricked.
Yeah.
So if you don't know you're being tricked, then you're not getting tricked, right?
Exactly.
So this is.
I like the 2 Hellion build, so that'll work nicely against the Adept that's coming in.
Astrea, here he goes. He still has no idea. Oh. Astrea is wondering, where are your buildings? This is one base. He doesn't see a command center, so he knows how serious this is.
Yep. So shield battery goes
Oh,
up.
but there's a Phoenix.
Making a Phoenix.
Yeah, that'll shut down this you know, drop, or at least do much better than no Phoenix. And the Phoenix is out.
Yeah, looks like uThermal's going for a mine drop.
Yeah, uThermal mine drop, and then probably this Hellion thing. It's open though. He can actually jump up to the main, but he decides not to. He doesn't know. The Phoenix is here to help. And here's the mines being walked. Where is the medevac? There's the medevac. Oh, he's going to use it to ferry these guys over. And boom, surprise! One shot will kill 5 workers pretty fast. Ooh, 8!
Nice.
That is a really good pickup here for uThermal. 10 workers killed, and guess what? Look at these mines. Oh,
nice.
that was a beautiful mine drop. Does he have an armory behind this? Yes, he does. These things are going to be invisible if he can drop them. He drops one down here, and there's more.
Oh, there's 2 more at the,
there's 2 more.
Bottom base.
3 more workers killed.
Observers coming out. So.
Yeah, observers coming out, but uThermal, I think he did enough damage here. Another adept killed. He's gonna try to split him up. Another explosion there. Oh, he just gets it. uThermal's not done, guys. There's another 4 dropping. This is a pretty cool mine harassment by uThermal here. And he's transitioning to bio with Stim here. There's still a mine here. Finally get cleaned up.
Yeah, almost got another shot off, but didn't happen.
uThermal's ready to do another one. Despite all this, you know, Astrea keeps making workers, chronoing it. He's just... Here it is, another one. Oh, just narrowly getting the big hit there. So this one is not as good. But behind all this, uThermal is macroing up.
Yep, Stim is almost ready.
Yep. Astrea knows about this guy. He sees the...
Still a 9 worker difference, and he's got a 3rd going, so...
Okay, there you go. Another value there. Value hit. uThermal knows about the Phoenixes. Gets the turrets up. Astrea has his 3rd base coming up already. There's he doesn't know about it. uThermal doesn't, but you can kind of assume. uThermal with the builds, guys.
He put those mines just right underneath the observer. Wonder if he knows if it's there. Oh, he might be able to see it moving.
Yeah, the observer sees it. I wonder if uThermal suspects it. He's right under this observer.
And Astrea sees the units moving out.
He's gonna take a hit though. Ooh,
oh, nice.
Takes away the shields. Makes him weaker. These mines are everywhere. In Astrea's mind, he's like, wow. 3rd base now for uThermal coming up. He's gonna do a little bit of pressure. There's gonna be a 2nd Colossus coming up, so I think uThermal, if he goes now, he can do this. He sees it. He may jump up there before it's closed. uThermal, artificial force fields with these gateways. He's gonna take away 1 of the Phoenixes. A 2nd, maybe. Nope. So can't do much there, but there is a mine drop back here. Kills 4 more workers. We just missed it.
It's very nice.
We are just observing, but we can barely keep up.
Oh.
And he cleans that up.
Nice lift.
uThermal will now have to go back. Unless he drops in the main, but that's very risky. His third base is about to finish. Another mine drop here. Oh, that one kills 4. uThermal keeping the Protoss worker count manageable, right? 52 to 60.
He's killed 8 workers so far.
Yeah.
But he's lost a lot for those 8 workers and 1 Phoenix and 1 Stalker. He's lost
killed
6
25
Marines, 2
workers.
Marauders, 4... Yeah.
Overall, the whole game, 25 workers. That's crazy. On the last one, yeah, I just 8. But over the whole game, 25 already. Here's an observer. Will he spot it and scan? No. I think he's going to go for it. There are a lot of Colossi here, though. There's 3 of them already. And he doesn't have any Vikings or Liberators. And there's force fields here. He could cancel this base, though. If he spots it. I don't think he should take this fight. He spots that mine. Very nicely done. These guys with their eagle eyes. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he has no observer, so he must have just seen the...
He saw the little stub.
little divot on the ground.
Exactly. Yeah. That's not easy. He saw something there earlier. uThermal gonna go on the right side now. Drops mines as he goes. And there is a Phoenix escorted prism drop with charge lots. The Phoenix goes home because he was afraid that he may be needed.
There's a drop coming.
Yeah, but the prism drop is the one that's pretty deadly. And he sees it in his main there. uThermal sends some army up, and he's still gonna attack on the left side while defending at home. And he should be okay. He drops another one here, but uThermal is there too. Wow, this defense by 2. While he's attacking. Right? He's defending this part. He's defending this part. And he still continues with the attack. Forcing uThermal to go, Astrea to go back. This is some high level play
Defending
for both
in 2
of them.
places and attacking. Wow.
Yeah, high level
Impressive.
play from both of them. Insane. You guys ever wonder how far away you are from the skill of these players? Well, there you go. Doing that while continuously macroing, upgrading, and doing everything, right?
The supply counts are almost identical, but gosh, Astrea has almost a 20 worker lead.
Indeed.
And that's after losing 20 something workers.
Yep, continuous.
Amazing.
The chronos are being spent on the upgrades. He's getting a prism speed. I think this is gonna come down to how good the fights are for if Terran wants to upset this. He has ghosts, of course. At this level, at this stage of the game, we're now in the late game. Right? Mid-late game. Probably late game. No carriers yet. That's the part where you're like, oh no. And Protoss can't transition to carriers because he could get run over anytime, right? And so that's part of the way you play Protoss. Look at that. uThermal sends a scout there. He sees, okay, you have that base. He doesn't know about the one on the left yet. Look at the vision by these guys. They got units at each spot. Either mines or marines or zealots or observers. Okay. We'll see these EMPs. He spots the, he scans and sees, what do you have? He sees disruptors. Like, okay, I gotta be careful with my engagement here. There's a Viking ready here to spot. Yeah, but that was for a prison drop spot. Okay, here we go. He does have a planetary to fall back into. Astrea Look at the surround, the EMPs! Beautiful
Nice
EMPs. But it's about the disruptor shot. One's good.
Oh, he does have a lot of Vikings.
And there's the Vikings here. He should make quick work of these. The disruptor shot, good splits.
This is amazing play here by
uThermal, yeah, kills another Colossi. One left. The disruptor shots. Good dodge, does kill the
all the Colossi.
And
Very
now
nice.
you know, there. But he still has 4 disruptors, so you can't really just keep pushing there, right? While taking damage. The ghosts are here. uThermal adding 2 more command centers. What a game! But
Where did all those Vikings come from? We never saw the production. I only saw one.
Yeah, Astrea. Oh no! Look at this. The carrier
Carriers.
production is coming. Astrea has army on. Has another base coming up, and this is where it becomes a problem when the carriers show up. Liberators and 1 Liberator and 8 Vikings. Astrea is producing carriers now. uThermal, I don't think knows about it. Yeah, he does not know about
now.
it. He's scanning, but he just doesn't see the carrier transition. If he was able to see the main, this Liberator is gonna spot this new base, and will deny mining with that Liberator. Nice job. He's gonna expand now, uThermal on the right side to keep up with the Protoss engine. He's still on ground forces. The carriers are coming up.
It's not enough to deal with 3 carriers that he's making.
The problem is carriers and disruptors. This reminds me of the dilemma Namshar was, right? Once the carrier showed up, it made it really hard. There's an army here on the left. Can he kill this prism? Oh, he just misses it, but he does see it. He sees it, so he knows about it. He does have... So he's going to try to kill this base. And now he'll see the carriers. And now he knows what he's dealing with. And because of that, he's going to attack on the top right. The carriers on the left. He's killed 9 workers there.
Man, those Marauders take a while to kill, don't they?
Exactly. It took a while to kill with 3 carriers. And he kills the disruptors. Pretty good bio attack here for uThermal. There's action everywhere, guys. Trying to keep up with this. Disruptor shot is about to go. The EMP makes these Zealots pretty weak. Here's the carriers. He has enough Vikings here to focus fire. A little late on the focus fire. He's surrounded though. He may have to duck out of here. Can he kill another carrier before he's completely out? Yes, he does. And it's time to get out of here. So not bad. He kills a lot of carriers. Supply count is still in the favor after all of that with uThermal, but he did kill a lot of carriers. Right? Well, a lot by being 2.
Yeah, and I'm kind of surprised to see the Marauder count is still growing faster than the Marine count after seeing carriers. So
I don't think he's gonna deal with. Yeah, he's really just the Marauders will take care of everything on the ground, and I think he's gonna deal with the carriers with just Vikings, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna make mostly Marauders while expanding up here. By the way, Astrea on notice. 6 carriers is the count active on the field right now. There's the 7th and 8th. As this DT's here keeping an eye on another expansion. There's observers here too that see things. This is what a game!
And a
guys.
lonely Dark Templar stopping the expansion along the bottom side at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like he has a DT and observer at different parts. This is what makes Astrea good too, right? He does kill that Dark Templar there. Carrier count is at 7. 8 coming out now. What are the upgrades here? I think there's a +2 upgrade on the air for Aaron. He has the ghosts here to zone out. The liberators are there too. And he's gonna attack on the left side as well. And he's looking to wipe out this base. There's a storm, but the storms aren't that good against marauders. He's gonna recall. What's he recalling? Okay, he only recalls a few. Carriers.
Two carriers.
It's only 2 carriers. He should kill this Nexus, actually. No, he focuses on the workers instead. And the Liberator is going to prevent mining here. Very nice job. He has a lot of carriers. The Ghost EMP ready to do it. This is a lot of carriers though, man.
Yeah.
Look, he snipes one pretty fast. Oh no, he needs to focus. The Storm! And the Archons! Oh no! He can't do it! Astrea! What a game. And guess what, guys? That'll do it for today.
Protoss carriers, unstoppable.
Astrea with a record 8 straight wins.
Wow.
So, nice job by Astrea. Everyone, you know, they play really well. It's just Astrea just able to keep his lead and you know, take advantage. And as you know, the carriers are the ender, right? Anyway, guys.
Yeah, it's so hard to deal with. Yeah.
That's gonna do it for today. We'll continue next week with Astrea as the king with 8 straight wins. Kaz also did well, but he had to duck out for DreamHack. We appreciate all you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next week, same time, Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. US Eastern. And we can't go anymore. We're already way past our deadline, Mizelle. So they're gonna have to wait till next week. That's the nature of this. So that'll do it, guys. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next week, 11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, US Eastern. I'm signing off. Thanks for casting with me, Hurt in Time. And we'll
That
see
was
you
a lot of
guys-
fun. Thank you.
See you guys next time.